Okay, I think we're live. Let me. Okay. Think it's a new update. Yeah, it's a new update. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right. So I'm going to get started here in just a second. I'm gonna look at my channel real quick, and I'm gonna see. There we go. I think I should be live. Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all hear me well? I'm sorry for the delayed live stream. I was literally out, and I wasn't home. I had to go out somewhere, so I couldn't live stream earlier than this before the outbreak started. But the outbreak has started, and it's a pretty widespread outbreak. We can hear well. Okay. Okay, good. So we are in the middle of a widespread, significant, severe weather outbreak that is unfolding right now. There's a plethora of tornado warnings, 10 tornado warnings, and 26 severe thunderstorm warnings, by the way. Um, there is a lot of bad weather happening in a lot of areas right now. So let's just get to work right now. So we're gonna start from. I guess we're gonna start with the tornado warnings because I think that's the best thing we can do. Let's go to Nashville. So we have tornado warnings in Tennessee. A lot of them actually. We have a couple of tornado warnings in Tennessee. We have a tornado warning for was this Hohenwald, Tennessee. That is it's heading right for you. We have a supercell thunderstorm. You're experiencing hail right now probably, or more than likely, and you have a hook right here. See, there's a hook right there in this area. That means there's an indication of rotation, and this is heading right for you. I think this is a Hohoen. I don't know how to pronounce that town name. Hohoen. I uh, Hohenwald. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna think about it. You know what I'm talking about in Tennessee, Hohenwald, and there is a tornadic rotation heading into your direction actually right now. So take shelter immediately. We also have a live camera in the one of the tornado warnings. And wow, look at that! Look at that! Look how low that cloud is right there. It's a pretty low cloud. But yeah, we're gonna log into this immediately. Like I said, if you're not joining in, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I do live severe weather coverage, and I do live or not live, but I do weather videos as well. I haven't done a weather video in a long time, only because it's been non-stop outbreaks after outbreaks after outbreaks. So, I don't have time to make videos and stuff. But I do make videos. I do, I do gaming as well, and I do a lot of weather. So, if you're there for the weather, here I am. But like I said, not a good situation going on right now. We have two ongoing, or there was two ongoing tornado warnings. You had one up here, and you had one right here. And there's two tornadic rotations right there. Let's watch the storm right here. We have a storm chaser. This is Don Murray. He is on this storm that is severe thunderstorm warn, not tornado warn, severe thunderstorm warn. All of these storms are rotating. All of these storms are rotating. We have a hook right here, and a possible tornado in this area heading to the northeast. This is going to go past Erin in Tennessee. And you have another storm right here that looks very concerning. Clarksville, I wasn't live for this, but they had extremely large hail not too long ago. And now they have a possible tornado trying to form as well, close to the town. Yeah, there's rotation right here. Like I said, this is pretty close to Clarksville, Tennessee. So if you're in Clarksville, Tennessee, you should have been taking shelter a while ago. Like I said, I wasn't live when that happened, but there was multiple tornado warnings in Clarksville, Tennessee, and a huge hailstorm that hit there as well. Let's go back up to the north. We are crossing into the Kentucky border now. Yeah, we are crossing into the Kentucky border, and we have another tornado warning. This is east of Princeton, Kentucky. As you can see, green's going towards, red's going away. Right in the middle is rotation. This is moving to the northeast. And this is heading right for the what's it say? Pennyrail State Forest right here in Kentucky. So if you're close to that area in a Pennyrail State Forest, you need to find shelter and take shelter immediately. Most an interior room in your house, lowest floor possible. A bathroom or a closet with no windows or no outside walls is good, or a basement or a storm shelter. Those are really good. So take shelter in those, and like I said, we have a lot. I mean a lot of storms. These are all tornadic supercell thunderstorms right here that needs to be watched very, very, very carefully. Look at that, yeah. This Kentucky storm looks a little concerning as well. That's heading towards Nortonville, I think that's how you say it. So take shelter over there. Oh wow. So we have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning right here. It says it, particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. So a PDS tornado warning. I didn't even notice this. There's a PDS tornado warning for this storm. Let's read that actually. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 5 miles southwest of Equality, or 9 miles east of Harrisburg, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation, damaging tornado, and Weather Spotters has confirmed tornado. So we have a damaging tornado on the ground in, what is this, Kentucky or Illinois? This is Illinois. This is Illinois. You have another storm to the south of it that looks very concerning as well. Yeah. There's issued a new tornado warning for that right here. This is north of Elizabethtown in Kentucky. I'm pretty sure. Is that Kentucky? Nope, Illinois. Sorry, Illinois. Or is this Indiana? No, this is Illinois. Okay. Sorry, I got a little mixed up here. But yeah, that's happening right now. Like I said, we have a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. Then you also have another tornado warning, and Connor Croft is on this actually. He's on this storm. Like I said, this man Connor Croft has been out here for the past couple of days now. It's been a while. He's been out here for a while. But like I said, this is a widespread severe and tornado outbreak that is occurring right now. There is a lot of storms blowing up in multiple states. There's severe weather happening up here in Rhode Island, I'm pretty sure as well. Well, yeah, there's one in Virginia. You have a couple in South Carolina and North Carolina. This is happening everywhere. So everywhere is experiencing severe weather right now, or is going to possibly experience severe weather in the United States. Almost everywhere, like basically in the risk area. It seems like it's everywhere, but it's basically a giant risk area for severe weather. And this is just the beginning of it. This is not even, we're not even nowhere near in like close to the middle of this event. Like this is literally just the beginning. Like this just started a couple of hours ago. This is going to be going on perhaps all night maybe. Oh yeah, we have a definite tornado on the ground. It's been a while. How's it going, Masai? You were sick for a while. Yeah, it's been going good. I've been going good. Thanks for checking on me. It's been going good. Oh wow, look at that. It's probably a debris ball with this, or a debris signature. Yep, there is right there. Monette has a tornado report, so that might have went through Monette. Not in Arkansas. This is Missouri. Monette, Missouri. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, that went right through Monette. Wow. We just had a damaging tornado go through Monette, Arkansas. But yeah, we have an observed tornado warning. Damaging tornado in golf ball size hail. It's been a while. Yes, it definitely has been a while. Definitely has been a while. But there's a lot. There's a lot happening right now. So if you guys, this is a pretty large area that's at risk today. So, you know, hey, comment down what state you guys are in and stuff. Like, I got you. I'll let you know, like, what the weather is going to be happening. Like, I got you. Because it's just a pretty widespread outbreak. Like, there's a lot of storms happening everywhere. And I know a lot of people are going to be concerned about this. But, yeah, we have a damaging tornado on the ground. As you can see, it's a clear debris ball and a clear hook. You have the inflow going in. You have the RFD coming around. Right in the middle where I circled the debris ball is the rotation. That is moving to the east or northeast at probably 40 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken. 35 miles per hour, close. But this is to the south of Verona and Aurora in what is this? Missouri? Yeah, Missouri. And then Marionville. This is gonna come dangerously close to you also. Like I said, it just went through Monette, and there's definitely a clear debris ball with that storm. So we're going to watch that storm very carefully. Like I said, it's going to keep on pushing it to the east. It's not going to stop. It is moving. Actually, it's going to be moving into an extremely favorable environment, actually. Like I said, we have a moderate risk of severe weather today. I couldn't go over it all too much. I had to go over all the severe thunderstorm warnings for you guys. But yeah, today we're under a moderate risk. As you can see, it's a moderate risk right here. And this storm is moving right into the moderate risk, which is more favorable. Like I said, and we have a humongous enhanced risk. Actually. So we got to deal with that. But like I said, a pretty damaging tornadoes on the ground in southwestern Missouri. So take shelter immediately if you're in those areas. Like I said, this is southwest of Springfield, by the way. So get ready for those storms. We're gonna go back over here because a lot of storm chasers and a lot of people are over here with these storms. Like I said, all these storms are rotating today, and there's a tornado report right here. Tornado reported 5 miles southwest of Equality. So people in Equality are reporting a tornado on the ground with this. So like I said, it's still a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. There is a large tornado on the ground with that, so definitely take shelter from that. You also have another storm, another supercell thunderstorm with a hook right here. As you can see, this storm is going to be moving to the east into Kentucky near Strugus and was that Decovin and Caseyville right here. Those areas. So take shelter immediately. You guys are under a tornado warning. Lowest floor of a building, a bathroom or a closet is with no windows and no outside walls. It is really good. And if you have a basement, take shelter in the basement as well, or storm shelter if you have any. But yeah, you have a tornadic rotation heading that way right now, so take shelter immediately if you're in those areas that I called out. We also have another storm down here in southeast of Princeton, Kentucky. Also has a it's pretty broad, but it's pretty decent rotation as well. Like I said, this is near Pennyville or Pennyville in State Forest in Kentucky. That's moving. That's gonna be moving to the northeast a little bit. And the areas that it's going to impact it's pretty rural, but there's still people. Yeah, there's still houses in the path of this storm. And if this keeps moving to the east, it's going to hit Mennington and maybe the south part of Nortonville. So take shelter immediately if you're in those areas. Honestly, I would start taking shelter now because this storm is not going to let up anytime soon. There's multiple, it has multiple chances of producing tornadoes as it goes on with this life cycle. We have more storms forming that has a hook signature. Like I said, today is going to be a really active day, or it's already have been a really active day, and there's already a plethora of tornado warnings. You actually have 7 tornado warnings and 26 severe thunderstorm warnings. So it's already starting off really active, and it's going to continue to get worse possibly as the hours go on. So I advise everybody, and I think the main risk areas that should be on high alert today, definitely Tennessee. It doesn't matter where at in Tennessee, Tennessee in general. If you're in Tennessee, Kentucky, the southwestern portion of Indiana, the entire southern Illinois area needs to be on high alert. From basically Kansas City and St. Louis point south, needs to be on high alert. Actually, you're in a moderate risk in southeastern Missouri, or a good chunk of Missouri is in moderate risk, and Arkansas, you're in an enhanced risk. Basically, the entire state of Arkansas is in the enhanced risk. A little bit of northeastern Texas and eastern Oklahoma are in the enhanced risk. So those are the areas I think that need to be on the lookout for, significant severe weather today. Like I said, Arkansas, you're right in the middle of an enhanced risk. There's no storms happening. You see that, right? There's no storms happening. Don't worry. Later on, there's probably going to be a area of development or convection that's going to start forming to the west of you, and it's going to move into the state of Arkansas and cause your severe weather outbreak as well over there. So definitely keep that in mind. There's nothing happening in Arkansas right now, but you are in a risk, and I think there will be severe thunderstorms and possibly even tornadic thunderstorms moving into your area in the past coming hours. So definitely be aware of that. Let's check back on here with the storm near Aurora. This thing is having a pretty mean velocity signature. Like I said, there's Aurora right here, and this is the tornadic signature that is that's going to move pretty much south, or the south portion of Aurora in Missouri. Like I said, there's still a debris ball right here, and that's going to be moving to, like I said, the south portion of Aurora, and it's going to be moving over, what is that? Elliott Avenue or Street? I can't pronounce that. Let me see. It's like sideways, and it's kind of annoying. You know what? I don't even care. The entire area of Aurora needs to take shelter. That's all I'm trying to say. The entire area of Aurora needs to take shelter. If you're in Missouri, Aurora, Missouri needs to take shelter because there is a big time tornado on the ground that is doing damage that is heading into the south portion of Aurora. So take shelter immediately. Also, we have more storms that are popping up right here. There's a storm north of Ava and south of Mansfield that is it's starting to form a supercell, possibly. It's going to be a supercell soon, and it's probably going to move to the northeast along with the other storms. Wow, look at that. Next scan, it's intensifying. So we have possibly another storm that's going to form and that could possibly try to, drop a tornado in the future. But super one St. Louis. St. Louis, you are very close to the moderate risk, but you are in half of St. Louis is in the enhanced risk and half of it isn't. I would definitely stay on guard if you're in St. Louis, Missouri, because you have severe thunderstorms and maybe even tornadic thunderstorms heading up in your way. Actually, this storm is moving eastward, but there's a storm that's actually moving north. Yeah, there's a storm moving to your north that's going to, hit the western portions of St. Louis, Missouri. And you also have scattered showers and thunderstorms in that area. So I would definitely be on the lookout for those. Like I said, all these storms, you're in a risk. Actually, I think you're in the significant tornado risk today, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Where's St. Louis at? Okay, there's St. Louis. You are right on the border of that SIG risk for tornadoes. So you're not in a significant risk, but you're still in a risk for tornadoes today. Like I said, you have storms moving into your general vicinity, so definitely stay highly weather aware because there's definitely storms coming into the area, and that has a chance of producing very large hail, actually extremely large hail and extreme damaging winds, and maybe a tornado or two is possible in St. Louis. So keep your heads up there. Let's check back on these storms over here in Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. Man, these storms are just they're producing a lot of rain and hail and tornadoes. There's a lot of storms right now. It's kind of overwhelming, actually. It's kind of overwhelming, but I will get through this. Like I said, I'm able to get through this. I have pretty much years of studying the weather and how to read a radar and all that. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. So if by the way, if I mispronounce a town, bear with me, by the way, because I don't know every single town and I'm not going to be able to pronounce it all right. So, but we're going to watch all these storms. Like I said, there's still a couple of tornado warnings. Like I said, now is in Kentucky, south of Morganfield, near Strugus in Kentucky. You're under a tornado warning. Take shelter immediately. Mobile homes are not an option, by the way. Mobile homes will be completely destroyed if you're in a tornado warning. If there is a tornado on the ground, it will completely destroy a mobile home. Don't ever be in a situation where you're in a mobile home and there's a tornado warning. You have to leave. You got to go somewhere that's safe. Sturdy structures are the best case scenario. You also have more storms in Tennessee. Like I said, you have another storm near Mount Pleasant in Tennessee, I think, right? Yep, Tennessee. And is there a camera in there? I thought there was a camera in here. There's no camera in here. But there is rotation right here with this storm that's moving to the northeast. This is heading right towards Goldensburg, Hampshire, Mount Pleasant, and Williamsport and Sawdust in Tennessee. This is south of Hohenwald, and like I said, it's moving to the northeast at probably, I would say, 40 miles per hour. These storms are moving pretty fast today. They're moving pretty fast. You also have a mean hail core with this storm as well. So definitely watch that. Like I said, the entire state of Tennessee needs to be on the lookout. Same thing with Kentucky, the southern portions of Illinois, and Missouri. Speaking of Missouri, let's check back on this storm right here in Missouri, because this is a pretty concerning storm. Oh man. That's not good for Aurora. If you're in the southern part of Aurora, you need to take shelter immediately. Like I said, I called out your town before. This is in Missouri, by the way. Oh, it looks like it died out. That's good. It looked like it died out or it was like on the ground. This is a PDS. So this just got PDS. I think it was because of that velocity signature that was picking up. But this is a PDS tornado warning, so I would still take shelter. Emergency management confirmed tornado. Damaging tornado. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Aurora, moving east at 30 miles per hour. So, at least I thought there was I still think there is one on the ground, but it's definitely not as big as what it was before. But I would definitely still take shelter immediately if you're in a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. Regardless, same thing with Marionville. Take shelter immediately. You're in a PDS tornado warning. You gotta take this seriously. This is a step below a tornado emergency, which is the highest level rated tornado warning. This is the second highest right here as a PDS. So take shelter immediately. Don't underestimate this storm. This storm has a chance of producing multiple tornadoes, or has a history of producing multiple tornadoes. So take shelter immediately if you're in those areas. Yeah, this storm development is unbelievable. The open atmosphere is actually really concerning in Arkansas, in my opinion. Like this area right here, it's really concerning because if you click here, there's not a single thing happening, and I think there are going to be storms that are going to form in this area, and there's probably a lot of sunlight and all that happening, and they're going to move to the northeast into the moderate risk area, which is the most favorable environment for significant severe weather today. And I think that there will be a lot more tornadoes later as we push on through. Actually, speaking of, let's check the models real quick. I just want to see something real quick. So the models is indicating that these storms are, like I said, they're going to intensify. And look at this right here. You have supercell thunderstorms firing up right here. You have some in Texas, all the way down, pretty far down in Texas as well, near Killeen, Texas. And, northeast of Dallas is, there's going to be storms firing up over there. Same thing with Oklahoma. There's going to be more storms. We're going to have to watch all of these because these will have a chance of producing a tornado or multiple tornadoes, actually. Sorry. Because I think this area is in a significant tornado risk today, especially in a moderate risk area. So take note of that. Like I said, supercell thunderstorms are going to form fast in Arkansas, and it's going to move right into Arkansas. Like I said, I'm concerned for Arkansas, the northern parts specifically, because I think that it's really open. I think the atmosphere is very prime for tornadoes and maybe a damaging windstorm, a pretty big one. And as you can see, yeah, Arkansas, it sweeps by into Arkansas. Definitely storm development going to happen later. So like I said, this is still the beginning of this. And it's going to last all night too, by the way. It's going to last all night. Yeah, look at that. It lasts all the way to basically Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, you're going to be impacted by these storms. So definitely take note of that. This is 10 a.m. tomorrow. We're gonna talk about tomorrow as well, but not right now. We're gonna lock in to today and what's happening currently. So let's do that now. Like I said, we have a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning with this storm near Aurora or south of Marionville. So yeah, take note of that and take shelter immediately if you're in those areas because you're in a dangerous situation. This is a life-threatening situation, and you don't want to be there during a big time tornado. Let's move back up here to the northeast. We're going to talk about the severe thunderstorm warnings because I think they need to be taken seriously as well because some of these storms are producing insane hailstones. Like earlier, there was a 3-inch hail report somewhere in Tennessee. A lot of these storms today are going to have insane hail, and it needs to be taken seriously. Needs to be taken seriously today. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. Like I said, here we go. Tennis ball sized hail. Tennis ball sized hail. This is pretty far southwest of St. Louis, Missouri. But there was tennis ball sized hail being reported with this storm in was that Steelville? It's Steelville in Missouri. And you have a hook, by the way, as well. You have a hook in this storm. That means there's counterclockwise rotation with this. This needs to be watched. You have a pretty clear inflow notch. You see the mouth right here. That's where it feeds off the environment and all the dew points in the cape and all that. And you also have the RFD coming down around it as well. So like I said, you have some rotation in this area more than likely, and that's going to be moving due east, actually. It's going to be moving due east. So it's going to go right over, Limberlost and Cherryville in Missouri. Also, Dansville, Cedar Post, Brazil, Huzza, I think that's how you say it, Huzza, Berryman, and 4 Points in Westover. You were in a severe thunderstorm warning with tennis ball sized hail coming your way, so you got to keep that in mind. Take your cars, take anything that is vulnerable, pets, anything like that could break or can get hurt. Take it inside and move your cars into the garage. Hopefully you guys have insurance because it's going to be a pretty bad storm for you guys. Another thing we have to worry about too, new severe thunderstorm warning. This is literally for the eastern part of St. Louis. Right here is the eastern part of St. Louis. That's in this risk. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This is to the west of Waterloo. Yeah, this is to the west of Waterloo, moving to the northeast. So if you're in Columbia, O'Fallon, Belleville, Shiloh, in Lebanon, in Missouri, and I think there's an airport right here. Get ready for that. You have a severe thunderstorm with the quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming into your area. Basically, the eastern part of St. Louis, Missouri. Let's go over here to Illinois and Kentucky. This is still PDS. This is no longer PDS, which is good. So no longer PDS, but there's still a storm that has a chance of producing a tornado. It has a history of producing a tornado, so we got to take that seriously. We got to take that for note. Like I said, this is near Strugus. Strugus, you're still under a tornado warning. Like I said, south of Morganfield, there's still tornado warnings in Clay and Strugus, so take shelter immediately if you're over there. Storm Chasers has stopped. I wonder why. Is there damage? No, there's not damage.
You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you to anyone who donated.
I think Connor's about to end the stream off. Yeah, people are the storm chasers are still moving to the east. I think they're trying to intercept more of the storms. But let's continue to talk about these storms. Let's go to this radar right here. So we have another radar site. This is a severe thunderstorm warning north of Hopkinsville. And you have another tornado warning actually. Actually just expired or has been canceled. So tornado warning's been canceled for Kentucky. No longer a threat for a tornado, but still, this storm has a history of producing tornado warnings. So take this seriously and take proper precautions. Stay indoors, because you more than likely have a hailstorm. Yep, you have a hailstorm, quarter-sized hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Then we have another tornado warning down here near Sladen in Fanlier. Also, it's going to be crossing highway. What is this? Highway 480 or 48? Sorry, 48. This is going to be moving due east, like I said, towards Sladen. Let's check the velocity on this and see what this looks like. I'm not seeing much of velocity, but maybe something down here in this area. But I think this might be where the rotation is at, and that's moving, like I said, due east, south of Sladen. So take shelter immediately if you are in that tornado warning, regardless if the tornado is down or not. Then you have a severe thunderstorm warning with quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And I think this storm down here actually might have a better chance of producing a tornado than this one up here. So definitely gotta watch that near what is this? Near Charlotte and northwest of Dixon in Tennessee. This is all west of Nashville. Nashville, you're gonna get your fair share of storms as well. If you're in Nashville, Tennessee, you're gonna get your fair share of storms. There's actually a huge hailstorm up here, north and east of Greenbrier, or yeah, Barrier. I don't think this is Barrier. I think this is Brer. Greensbrier, or Greensbrier, or Breer, Greensbrier. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I probably am, but you have a severe thunderstorm warning with golf ball size hail, as expected. But you have golf ball size hail with the storm, and was a 60 mile per hour wind gusts, considerable severe thunderstorm warning. You also have a little bit of a hook right here. Definitely gonna watch that. This could try to do something, and this is moving to the north. I think northeast, pretty sure, or northeast, just northeast in general. Like I said, a little bit of rotation right there, not too much. Yeah, it's moving to the northeast, so there's definitely storm development, or the storm is developing and it is strengthening. So that needs to be watched very carefully for a possible tornado with that storm. Also, where Brad Arnold is at, there is a rotation right here. Like I said, red's going away and green's going towards. Right in the middle is the rotation. And yeah, we definitely have counterclockwise rotation. Actually, no, this might be red's going. Wait, where's the radar? Okay, that is red's going away. Sorry. So this way, let's go. Red's going that way, and then green's going this way. Right in the middle is the tornadic rotation, and that's gonna be moving to the east near Sandy Springs, Coopertown, Glover Crossroad, and Crunk in Tennessee. Like I said, widespread severe weather outbreak that is unfolding right now. Um, oh man, yeah, 2 inch lime-sized hail is occurring with this storm right now. Lime-sized hail. These hailstorms today are just outrageous. You can really see it on here. Look at that. This is where your lime-sized hail will be at, and you have a pretty decent hook with this as well. There's probably a little bit of rotation right there. Sorry if it looks weird. I'm using the weird radar. Let's look at the CC. Nothing with the CC, but definitely a very concerning storm that needs to be watched carefully. Sorry I keep yawning. Like I said, I'm still extremely tired. Like I said, I just came back from somewhere. So I'm still trying to get myself together. Also, you have a plethora of severe thunderstorms happening over here in North Carolina and South Carolina. Actually, I think Charlotte in that area just had a pretty bad storm. Yeah, they had a pretty bad storm. There's a lot of damage over there, or tree damage and stuff from these severe thunderstorms. So if you're in southeast North Carolina and northeast South Carolina, definitely be aware of these storms heading into your direction right now. Like Florence, Dillon, and what was that Lamberton, in North Carolina. Actually, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning, or you're going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning. So keep that in mind. Also, you have a storm right here that is also trying to do some weird things. It has a hook with it. This is near East Arcadia, or moving towards East Arcadia. It looks like, yeah, it has a little bit of rotation with this, so definitely be aware in East Arcadia that there is a storm that is rotating. It also has quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts along with it. Also, Bladenboro is experiencing probably some, quarter-sized hail as well, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Same thing with Pembroke and Lumberton in North Carolina. This is the North Carolina-South Carolina border. I've actually been here in this area before, this entire area, through Fayetteville and Florence. I know what it looks like. There is a lot of trees in those areas. So these storms are definitely going to knock down a lot of trees, probably, because these are some tall trees still, like, in these areas. Pretty tall trees. So definitely, be aware of that if you're on the road. Expect trees to be knocked down, and expect a lot of tree damage. A lot of tree damage, actually. Because if you look at velocity, like I said, some of these storms have some pretty insane velocity with it. So this is a big bow echo of storms heading in that general vicinity in North Carolina and South Carolina. So be aware of that. And there was a severe thunderstorm warning in Virginia, but I think that fizzled out, so that's good news. But I think that's our main concern right now. Our main concern is Tennessee, so let's go back to Tennessee. Oops. So we have a tornado warning. This is to the west of Mount Pleasant. You have a pretty good inflow area in RFD, or yeah, dark greens and RFD coming around. Right there's your counter clockwise rotation. As you can see, this is where the possible tornado could be at. Moving to the northeast, is heading into the general vicinity of Columbia, Tennessee, and it's going to move north of Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. So if you're in those areas, I would take shelter immediately. Even if you're not in the tornado warning box like Columbia, I would still take shelter because this storm is not going away anytime soon. It's coming right for you. It's a pretty big and dangerous storm with big time hail. Definitely be on the lookout with that. Let's go up to the north. We have another tornado warning, actually. This is radar indicated, and I can see why they issued a brand new tornado warning, because look at this hook right here. This hook is looking pretty gnarly. And Brad Arnold, I think, is on this. Let me see. This is Brad Arnold, right? Yeah, Brad Arnold's on this storm. His feed isn't up, but he's definitely on this storm. And there's definitely red's going away, green's going towards, right in the middle is a rotation right here. This is going to be moving to the east, like I said, towards Springfield and Coopertown. So if you're in those areas, take shelter immediately. This is in Tennessee, by the way. Not Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Tennessee. But you have a clear hook right here that is happening and that's developing. And then you also have another severe thunderstorm near Baggettsville in Tennessee. So take shelter in that area as well. Also, flash flood warning, multiple flash flood warnings in these areas. Keep that in mind. I know it's pretty early into the stream, but I already might have to use the bathroom soon. So, I mean, we've already been live for 35 minutes. Time flies by, honestly. But I'm gonna have to use the bathroom relatively soon. Like I said, we're nowhere near done with this event, so we gotta keep that in mind. There's a ton of new storms developing. Like I said, there's not even a single storm that's developing right here or is in these areas in Arkansas. I'm really concerned. Like I said, I think this area is gonna overperform in storm action. This area right here in Arkansas, like I said, I'm extremely concerned. I think it's gonna overperform for what the forecast models is showing. I think there's gonna be a lot more convection than what the forecast models are showing. So get ready for, get ready for that in Arkansas. Like I said, nothing much is happening right now in Arkansas, but it will change. That will definitely change later. Like I said, I know it's early into the stream, but I really have to use the bathroom right now. I really do. So I will be right back. Oops. Yeah, there we go. I'll be right back. I gotta use it. Okay. I had to leave for a second. I literally had to go to the bathroom so bad. So, and I changed my shirt into a hoodie because it's cold down here in this basement. It's 90 degrees outside where I'm at right now. It's literally, I think, at its maximum, 90 degrees, I think. And it's like 50 degrees in this basement. It's super cold, but let's get back into this. I saw what you said, PSL. But let's get back into this. So, alright, yeah, St. Louis is now, it's a lot of storms around your area. You're not being impacted directly in the downtown area, but the outskirts area is being impacted by severe thunderstorms right now in St. Louis. Then Springfield, let's go back to Springfield because this storm is just always trying to crank. So, yeah, now there's I think this is a new tornado warning for Clever, Nixa, Fremont Hills, Ozark, and Highlandville in Missouri. So take shelter immediately if you're in those areas. I think this might be the same storm. If it is, the same storm has a history of producing basically large hail and a significant tornado as well. So definitely keep that in mind that this storm definitely has a history of producing tornadoes, multiple of them, and significant ones at that. And did damage too. It has a history of doing damage, so it can do more damage if it wants to. So you gotta take that seriously. Let's check more areas because more areas are at risk. Let me my sock is bothering me. Pull that down. There we go. Oop, my phone almost fell. I'll put that up so I can read chat. But yeah, so I can literally see what you're saying, by the way, before you delete it. Yeah, slick, buddy. But I'm gonna put chat right here, actually. Yeah, put chat right here. So yeah, we have another tornado warning. This is in Kentucky, right? Yeah, this is in Kentucky. So this is east of Crofton, Kentucky, and this is moving to the north to the north and east of Haley's Mill in Kentucky, headed towards Apex, Kentucky. So take shelter immediately if you're in that tornado warning. Lowest floor of a building, a bathroom or a closet with no outside walls and no windows or anything is very great. Or if you have a basement or storm shelter, take shelter in those as well. Like I said, I'm still a teensy bit sick. I still got the coughs, but it's definitely not as bad anymore. So we also have another tornado warning. This actually might expire in a little bit, or they might cancel it and maybe reissue a new one like this kind of for this rotation right here in this area. So that includes slaughters. That will, if they do, that will include slaughters. That will include Dixon, Jolly, Stanhope, and Little Zion. In what is this? Not Missouri. This is Illinois, right? No, this is Kentucky. Sorry, Kentucky. So keep that in mind that they could extend this tornado warning because there is rotation in the storm. But if you were in tornado warning right now in western Kentucky, which this area is right now, so this is Wheatcroft, Clay, Rock Spring, Virginia, Fairmont, Derby, Williams, Hervin, and Pride, and Bordley, and Shelton. Those towns I just called out in western Kentucky, take shelter immediately. Like I said, you are under a tornado warning currently right now. The tornadic rotation has passed you, but I still would recommend taking shelter because of lightning and more storms are coming in behind from this storm as well. So you're not completely out of this risk at all. Let's go back to this storm where Brandon Kopic is at, or not Brandon Kopic, Brad Arnold. Sorry. This storm, it was trying to rotate, I think, earlier. Yeah, it was really trying it earlier. I don't think it's doing anything now, but you have other storms that are interfering with this because you have another rotation in this area. You have the main rotation, and you might have another rotation in the backside of this. Actually, let's check that again. I think there was rotation on the backside of that. Yeah, this area right here. A little bit of rotation right there. So definitely got to watch that. But other than that, Springfield, you're getting hit by a lot of heavy rain and hail, and maybe even a possible tornado that is on the ground with this as well. So take shelter immediately. Let's let's go back down here. There is a tornado warning, and this is where the cameras are at. The cameras are not facing the way this storm is. What about this one? This one is it's raining in this one, so you really can't see much. But it's definitely like raining in this camera, but you can see clearly. So I think once this moves a little bit closer, like this area, maybe you can start to see a wall cloud coming soon. Oh yeah, this has some pretty tight rotation, y'all. This is some pretty tight rotation. This camera is right here, and this is where the tight rotation's at. And this is moving right to the north, not even northeast. This is moving right towards Colombia, actually. So Colombia, you need to take shelter immediately because you have a significant storm that is possibly about to produce a tornado in a moment, heading right towards you. I won't be surprised if this thing does drop a tornado. Actually, if it does drop a tornado, we will be able to see it. We definitely will be able to see it because we have a camera right here, and it will pass literally right there near the camera. So that's something we gotta watch carefully. Let me just make sure that isn't a debris signature. This might be something right here. This might be something. If this is something, this is moving right towards where the camera is at, and Colombia is gonna be in great danger. Like they're gonna be in great danger. Like I said, green's going green's going towards radar, red's moving away from the radar. Right in the middle is the tight rotation. The tight rotation is moving to the north and east like that towards Colombia. Like I said, Colombia, you are at risk of a tornado heading right into your area as we speak. I think this actually might drop a tornado in a moment. Yeah, velocities are intensifying. If you're in Colombia, the entire area of Colombia needs to be underground right now because this storm is definitely trying to produce a big time tornado. Like I said, the velocity signatures is not looking good at all. This is north of Mount Pleasant in Tennessee. This is in Tennessee, by the way, we're talking about. This is Columbia, Tennessee, and this is Mount Pleasant in Tennessee as well. Like I said, you have two cameras that are in the path of this storm, and this is where the possible tornado is at. This is going to be moving right towards the camera, like really close to the camera, actually. Like I said, you can't see much right now because the camera isn't turned in the direction where the storm is at, but you can definitely tell that there is something happening in this area that you can't see. And we got to keep that in mind with this storm. Still no like signature for debris yet, which is good. But it's definitely getting itself together. So take shelter right now if you're in Columbia, Tennessee, because you're about to experience a big time storm in that area. Let's go back up to Nashville. There's a new tornado warning actually that just got issued in almost the north side of Nashville. This is north of Nashville actually. There's a brand new tornado warning, and I think it's because of this circulation right here that's going to be moving like that, I'm pretty sure. The National Weather Service is right here, by the way. And this is where the tornado is at, or possible tornado that needs to be watched. Like I said, there's still a hook with this storm, and this is definitely moving to the east area, so definitely be aware of that. But this tornado warning includes almost the northern portions of Nashville. This is a very populated area, actually. But this includes Gouletsville, Hendersonville, Shackle Island. What was that? Peaceful Acres, or Acres, or nah, that says Acres. Sorry. Hygeia. What was that? Hygeia Springs. I think that's how you say Hygeia Springs. Ridgetop, Bakers. I think I said Bakers already. And Whitewell. You were in a tornado warning. Also, the northern part of this storm, rolling. Yeah, I said that already. Rolling Acres. Town Chestnut, and White House. Those areas up there are under a tornado warning and need to take shelter immediately. Also, the tornadic rotation is right over Chestnut Grove, moving towards Green Brier. So take shelter immediately if you're in those areas. Not on the ground, but there's quarter-sized hail and a possible tornado with this. So definitely take shelter immediately. Lowest floor, an interior bathroom or a closet with no windows, or a basement or storm shelter. Take shelter in those. We have a supercell thunderstorm near Tompkinsville. I think, yeah, Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Is there a radar site for that area? Um, what's the closest radar site? This isn't a radar hole actually. I think the closest is this one. Yeah, the closest radar site is the Tennessee one or Nashville radar. But you have a rotating thunderstorm in Tompkinsville. I won't be surprised if they issue a brand new tornado warning for that for Tompkinsville. So definitely take shelter in Tompkinsville and get ready to take proper precautions because this storm definitely is rotating and it could possibly drop a tornado at any moment. So take shelter there. You also have more storms that are forming over here as well. One is tornado warning, one isn't. Not really much rotation with this storm. So I'm not too concerned, but still take shelter immediately because this is a tornado warning. You're supposed to take shelter when there is a tornado warning. So take shelter in that area. And then you have another storm right here that is also trying to rotate as well. It's been trying to rotate for a while. It hasn't dropped anything for a while. I think it has had a history of dropping tornadoes, but it hasn't dropped anything for a long time. So I think we should be cool here for a little while. Like I said, all that can change. This storm can, change really fast. So be aware of that. Also, you have a I'm gonna say you probably have a pretty big hailstorm east of, was that Leachit? Litchfield? Yeah, Litchfield. Sorry, Leachfield. I think that's how you say it. Near Clarkson in Kentucky. So take shelter in those areas as well. This is south of Elizabethtown in Kentucky. So definitely take shelter in that area as well. The south portions of Elizabethtown, because you're probably going to experience a hailstorm and a half heading in that direction. Mm. Still a very active ongoing event right now. We still have storms forming to the south of this, and honestly, I'm more concerned about this storm right here. This is a storm I'm concerned about. Oh man, that is not what you want to see. Do y'all see that? This is heading right for Columbia, Tennessee. This is a this looks like a possible significant tornado. Let's see if you can see anything. Oh my goodness. We might have a tornado on camera right here. Look how fast that cloud's moving. Is that it? That has to be it. What is this? What is this? Is that debris kicking up? I don't know if that's a tornado or not. But we have a live camera right now. We have a live camera right now. This is in a tornado warning. This is literally in the direct path of where the tornado or a tornadic rotation is. Look how fast these clouds are moving. These are moving extremely fast. I don't know if that was something over there, but this is moving extremely fast. We have a camera right here. Very low clouds. I think these are scary looking clouds. I don't think that's a tornado yet, at least. But we have a very dangerous situation happening in Columbia, Tennessee. Like I said, oh wow, that's right there. The camera's right in front of it. Let's keep an eye on this camera like very closely. Actually, matter of fact, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna put the camera right here, and we're gonna see if we see anything happen in the camera while I monitor this radar. Because this is definitely a very dangerous situation. Like right here, this might be the wall cloud. This might be where the tornado is trying to form at. So you gotta take note of that. We gotta watch that very carefully. No debris signature yet. Like I said, there hasn't been a tornado on the ground with this yet, but that could definitely change in a moment. Man, that's a wall cloud and a half right there. Let's actually lock back into this. Hold on. That's what you call a wall cloud right here. I'm pretty sure this is a wall cloud right here, and this is probably a rapidly rotating wall cloud in this area. Wow. Very, very, very dangerous storm that is happening in Tennessee right now. It is literally moving right towards Columbia and Tennessee. So you guys need to take shelter immediately. Like exactly where the hook is at or where the tornadic rotation would be at is where the camera is. So we have a pretty, good view and a good understanding of what's happening on the ground level. Like I said, this is a live camera right now. This is all live. Live camera is showing rapid rotation in this storm heading right into Columbia, Tennessee. So Yeah, get ready for that in Colombia. You're gonna probably see rapid rotation. Be near you. Yeah, this is like right there. Wow. Yeah, there's still a pretty tight velocity couplet right here that's moving right into Colombia as we speak. Yeah, that was definitely the wall cloud. It is rotating rapidly. Are they moving the camera? I think they're moving the camera. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that camera. It's that was a pretty good view. Like I said, this is a rapidly developing tornado. More than likely, we have a pretty crazy looking hook. Yeah, they're moving the camera. They're moving the camera because they're trying to see if they can see anything. So they're on that camera. But there's more than likely a tornado trying to touch down here in a moment. It's not confirmed yet still. But this is moving right into the city of Colombia. So take shelter immediately if you're in Colombia because you have a possible tornado that is trying to touch the ground here in a moment. So take shelter there. Yeah, they're still moving the camera. If there was a tornado, that's where it would be at, right here in this area. I'm waiting for the next velocity scan so I can see what this looks like. Let me see if there's any debris signatures. No debris signature, which is good news. It's soon we're gonna check this camera up here because this camera's gonna have a good view of the storm. Yeah, we're gonna lock into this storm for a little while before we check the other ones. I just want to see on this camera if this dropped anything or not. I wanna catch it live if it does. Let's go back onto it. But like I said, this is a live camera, live view of this tornadic supercell that is moving right over Colombia as we speak. This is moving right over Colombia and Tennessee. Like I said, this is more than likely a wall cloud, a rapidly rotating wall cloud that is moving to the north and east of Columbia, Tennessee, as we speak. It was looking real scary earlier, actually. It was moving really fast. I don't know if that was a tornado or not. I don't think it was, but it was, yeah, they're moving the camera. Hopefully they can move the camera all the way around. I don't know if they can. But like I said, if they can't, move the camera all the way around, we have another camera up here that can view the storm as well. Like I said, the camera is right here, and this is exactly where the tornado will possibly be at. So like I said, we have a wall cloud right here. There's a lot of people actually viewing this, 670 or 80 people now viewing this. And yeah, like this is in a pretty populated area. That increase, that shifted velocity. Yeah, this might be a developing tornado right now over Colombia. We might have a developing tornado right now as we speak in Colombia. You have bright, at this point, this is like bright greens moving towards the radar and reds moving away, reds and grays moving away. Right in the middle is some pretty tight rotation. And this is the live camera on what it looks like right now. I don't, like I said, I don't see anything on the ground as of right now, but that could possibly change. But if you're in Colombia, this is what is coming for you. This is exactly what's coming for you right now. This storm right here is coming directly towards you. So take shelter immediately if you're in Colombia, Tennessee. And yeah, at this point it's here. You don't have time to get any mattresses or anything. Just take shelter in the most interior room in the lowest floor of a building. A bathroom or a closet is good. And if you have a basement as well, go into your basement and just stay down there. And don't come out until the threat is over. But we might check the this camera now in a moment because I think this camera is facing in this general direction as well. Are they gonna turn the camera again, or 'cause I don't think they can turn the camera anymore. I'm gonna keep it up here still. Okay, they can turn the camera still. They can still turn it. I'm waiting for the moment if I say see a debris signature or something like that. So, but I feel like before we even see a debris signature, we'll see the tornado actually drop down. So, for right now, currently there is no tornado on the ground, but there's more than likely one developing very rapidly too. Near Columbia in Tennessee. So, like I said, take shelter if you're in Columbia, Tennessee. This is like moving right over you as we speak. What does this camera look like? This is another camera that we have right here. This is a Columbia, Tennessee fire station. They're more than likely going to use their camera as well, and they're going to turn it around more than likely to view the storm that is heading right for them as we speak. So but yeah, that was a wild event right there that we saw. I'm waiting for the next radar scan. Okay, they're moving the camera back. Yeah, they just moved the camera back. So we're going to exit out of that camera. We're going to use this camera now. We're going to use this camera and we're going to position it right there on the top corner. Like I said, still a tornado warning for Columbia and Tennessee. Like I said, it's moving to the northeast right now towards this camera area. And this is Columbia right here. So take shelter immediately if you're in that warning. And if this thing does go on further, the south part of Spring Hill in Tennessee will be under a tornado warning as well if they do extend this. Which, I mean, they might extend this if the velocity does increase. I feel like they will. So I feel like they're going to extend it. So, get ready now if you're in Spring Hill in Tennessee. Same thing with Duplex, Lee's Corner, Rally Hill, and Pottsville. All right, we're going to keep this camera up here as we do our forecast for, north of Nashville. Right now, Nashville is under a severe thunderstorm warning. You are having a big, nasty line of storms moving right into your area. So if you're in Nashville, make sure you stay indoors. You're also in a flash flood warning as well, so keep that in mind. Considerable flash flood threat, which is not good at all. This is a considerable flash flood threat. So that needs to be taken seriously. And let's check back up here near Elizabethtown. Just casual severe thunderstorm warnings in Elizabethtown with quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Let's go to this tornado warning storm right here. This is near Salem, Hampton, and Berna in Kentucky. Yes, Kentucky. This is in Kentucky. So, they're turning the camera. They are turning the camera. Like I said, we're gonna that's your wall cloud. We're gonna go back into that storm in a second to view that. That is an extremely dangerous situation right there. That is a wall cloud and a half if I've ever seen one. We're gonna watch that storm very carefully. Yeah, wow, look at that. Hold on, we're gonna zoom into that actually. Let's talk about these storms over here. St. Louis, you're still getting hammered by some storms and some rain right now, so be aware of that. Also, we still have a tornado warning for Ozark in Missouri. This is south of Springfield, Missouri. So, yeah, take shelter immediately if you are in Ozark, south of Springfield, basically the southern portions of Springfield, Missouri. Take shelter immediately. Let's go back to this Tennessee storm, bro. This Tennessee storm is, really impressive. Look at that. Really impressive storm. If this thing drops a tornado, we're going to see it. It's going to move right over. Let's zoom into this. Let's zoom into this right now, actually. This is a really impressive shot of the tornadic supercell that is moving in, or that's moving past Columbia and Tennessee. Wow. That is unbelievable to see right here. Unbelievable to look at. Significant storm. Moving right over. You see how fast this is moving? You can see the counterclockwise rotation in this too. If there were to be a tornado to drop, it will be right here near this area over here. This is where the wall cloud is at, I'm pretty sure. So that's where the tornadic rotation is, and I'm pretty sure that's where a possible tornado could drop at. So keep that in mind. We're going to continue to watch this actually to see if this thing does drop a tornado on camera or not. Yeah, this is looking really wild. Let's make the camera like that. We're gonna keep the camera right there because that is a insane view of the storm. And like I said, we have still a pretty decent amount of rotation with this storm. Like this storm can definitely try to do it if it really wants to. But this is moving right to the north and east. Right, it's gonna move right over our camera. Actually, our camera's gonna catch this moving right over, or it's gonna catch the storm moving right over it. And like I said, a new tornado warning. I'm not surprised if there will be a new tornado warning for this area because that's where the storm is moving at. We actually have a storm chaser coming down south to intercept this storm, which I'm not surprised, honestly. This storm is very impressive. It's very impressive on radar, and it's very impressive in on ground level as well. That might be a tornado. We might have a tornado on the ground right now. Right here. I think there's a tornado on the ground right now. That's a tornado, I think. Yep, tornado on the ground. Power flash right there. Tornado on camera right here. We have a tornado on the ground as we speak. The camera is catching. There is a tornado on the ground right here. Tornado is on the ground. This is east of Columbia in Tennessee. There is power flashes happening right now. Seek shelter immediately. This looks like it's going to be a big time tornado. Look how fast. This is a rapidly rotating storm. Tornado on the ground right now. All right, we need to share this with as many people as possible because I just saw power flashes in this area. This looks like it's going to be a big tornado as well. Very large and dangerous tornado on the ground. On camera right now. This is on camera. We have a large tornado on camera. I'm going to share this with people. Yeah, tornado on the ground. Look at that. Look how fast the storm is moving. Significant tornado on the ground in Tennessee right now, east of Columbia. Wow. Wedge tornado right here. This is a wedge tornado on the ground. Live on camera. Look at this thing. Look at that. That's a wedge. This is on camera right now. Share this to as many people as possible. A large wedge tornado is on the ground. No, the camera's cutting out. Okay, the camera just cut out. I think they just lost power. There was a large and dangerous tornado on the ground. Wow, that was insane. That was insane to look at. I hope. Wow, that was wild. We have a significant tornado on the ground here, y'all. I'm waiting for the next velocity scan. The camera just cut out. The camera is not there anymore. I think the power just got knocked out in this area. But we have proof now that there is a significant tornado on the ground. I'm gonna repost that on Twitter actually. But we have a large tornado on the ground south of Spring Hill in Tennessee right now. This is heading right towards Raleigh Hill, Pottsville, and oh man, there it is. Yep. We just predicted it right there. You can see the velocity signature picking up right here, right where the camera was at. The camera literally caught this on camera. I know that sounds weird to say, but it literally did. But we have a dangerous situation happening right now in Tennessee. The Columbia camera just got knocked out. Like I said, there was a large tornado on the ground east of Columbia right now as we speak. Beech Grove is getting impacted by this dangerous tornado, and it's moving to the northeast. I'm waiting for an update. I think this is going to be a confirmed update in a moment. But yeah, this is near Barrawello and Lee's Corner in Riley Hill and Pottsville in Tennessee. That might be a debris signature right there. That might be that's a debris signature. So we have a tornado on the ground. Wow, significant tornado on the ground right where the camera is at. The camera is not even on anymore. That was very insane to look at. Significant and large and dangerous tornado on the ground. We have a debris ball as we speak now. We have a debris ball with that. Man, our people are now noticing the camera too. If you know I was just joining in, we just looked at a tornado literally develop right in front of our faces on camera. We're using this live camera, which is down now because the tornado literally just hit it. It just hit the camera. I'm definitely going to clip that. I think observed. So there is a tornado on the ground. Weather spotters confirmed tornado and damaging tornado and quarter-size hail moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. All right, we got to get this word out because this is not just a regular tornado. This is a big tornado. From what we've seen and what I saw develop, that it was a very rapidly developing tornado. So, like I said, a debris signature has formed, and there is now a debris ball with this storm. And it's moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. So Spring Hill, the southern part of Spring Hill, needs to take shelter immediately. Match needs to take shelter immediately because you have a large and dangerous tornado that's on the ground moving into your area. Lee's Corner, you need to take shelter as well. Get to the lowest floor of your house in like an interior bathroom with no windows, no outside walls. Bring your mattresses, bring your pillows, bring all your, like your blankets and stuff to protect you. Go inside a bathtub or something. Just take shelter somewhere in your bathroom that is safe, that has no windows and no outside walls. Or if you have a basement, go into your basement and take all your stuff with you, all your belongings that you need, and take it in the basement right now. Because you have a very, very dangerous tornado that is on the ground doing significant damage near Beech Grove and Match in Tennessee. We literally watched this live on camera develop and move to the north and east. There's still a debris signature. I wonder if we can start that back. I'm gonna start that back on my stream. I'm gonna clip that and post that on Twitter because that was insane. I'm gonna tweet that actually. That was a that was a very serious situation that developed right. Man, yeah, look at that. There is a debris ball now right here. A debris ball, and this is moving to the north and east right now. So you guys need to take shelter immediately. Particularly dangerous situation. Okay, this is now a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Spring Hill, or 7 miles northeast of Columbia, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Damaging tornado. Weather spotters confirm tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Considerable damage, by the way. Here it is. Considerable damage. Oh my goodness. That is a debris ball if I've ever seen one. This is a very dangerous tornado on the ground. Is the camera back up? Camera's back up. Camera's back up, and it's past now, so you can't see much, but the tornado is probably in there somewhere. It's probably in there somewhere. They can't show much because the power went out, but we literally looked at this camera, and we literally watched this live, that the camera literally, it caught a tornado literally developed right in front of us on camera, and now it's moving to the east now. It had a cutout, but this is what it looks like now on radar. Significant tornado on the ground. You can see the hook right here and where the debris ball is at, right over Match. Match, Tennessee is being directly impacted by a large and dangerous tornado. They need to seek shelter immediately in Lee's Corner and Rally Hill, because you have a dangerous tornado with a pretty big debris signature. I'm not even gonna lie, it's a pretty big debris signature. This is probably a large tornado as well. Duplex and Bear Wallow also need to seek shelter immediately, because this storm is heading right into your general vicinity. I'm going to repost that on Twitter. I can't believe I caught that on camera. I don't know if anybody else did, but that was wild to look at. That is wild to look at. Wow. Yeah, look at that velocity coupler, y'all. This developed really fast. Yeah, we have a definite debris signature. This is heading right for Licia now. It's heading right for Licia in Tennessee. Like I said, there's still a debris signature with this storm. Yeah, I'm posting this on Twitter. Wow, that was insane to look at. I'm gonna post this. Yeah, I'm gonna post this video. Um. Sorry, I'm posting this on Twitter. I'm gonna send this to Ryan Hall.
Dangerous situation, y'all. Still a PDS tornado warning. There's another camera up here. I wonder if it can catch anything. I don't think it can catch anything, but man, this storm. Yeah, this is a deep debris signature. So there's a deep debris ball right here with this storm.
Uh. All right, I just posted it on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am Doomsum on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. I just posted the clip of me catching the tornado on camera. Like I said, I might not be the only one that saw it on camera live. It may have been other people, but I'm definitely going to post that and let people see what I saw. And yeah, just that was just a wild terms of events right there. I think this camera we might be able to see something as well. So let's get this camera up here now, and let's continue to watch this very, very dangerous storm. Like I said, this is a storm that is producing quarter-sized hail, and is doing significant damage in Alicia in Tennessee. This is a PDS tornado warning for south of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Is a large tornado on the ground. Like I said, we literally watch this thing on camera, or go on camera. Hopefully this make sure I sent this to Ryan. Okay, I did. This is sent to Ryan Hall. Yeah, this was insane to look at. I cannot believe that. There is still a very dangerous tornado on the ground as well with this storm. Wow. The stream sounded weird for me. Does it sound okay? Oh my goodness. We have a tornado emergency. Tornado emergency now. We have a tornado emergency. Wait, let me make sure I sound okay. There is a tornado emergency now. All right. Do I sound okay? All right, this is upgraded significantly. We have now a tornado emergency, catastrophic damage. Now, this is going to be catastrophic damage. Tornado emergency for northern Murray County and southern was it Williamson County and southwestern Rutherford County. This is for Tennessee. Deadly tornado. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. A confirmed large and destructive tornado was located near Spring Hill or 9 miles east of Columbia, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Tornado observed. Damage threat catastrophic. So there is a catastrophic tornado on the ground right now. A tornado emergency has been issued. This is a tornado emergency, y'all. This is a large and violent tornado on the ground. We saw it happen. We saw it happen live on camera. We literally saw this thing happen live on camera. Okay, I sound okay. I sound okay. But that is unbelievable. A tornado emergency now. We're gonna focus on this storm. There's no other tornado warning. I think this is the only tornado warning storm. Yeah, this is the only other tornado warning storm. So we're gonna focus on this only. But we have a tornado emergency. Tornado emergency with this storm. I wonder if you can see anything. You can't see anything from the camera yet near Chapel Hill in Tennessee. Man, this is not good at all. So, Rally Hill, you need to take, if you haven't taken shelter yet, you need to run to your shelter now, because this is heading right for you. Lee's Corner, this is heading right for Highway 431. You need to take shelter, or you need to get off the highway now. If you're on Highway 431, there's a large and violent tornado heading your way, more than likely. And same thing with Rally Hill. You need to take shelter immediately. You cannot be in a mobile home in this situation. You gotta go. You gotta find a sturdy structure, and you gotta take shelter. Lively as well. So as Bear Willow, and in places up ahead like Watson, Duplex Mission, and this is south of Spring Hill. This is south of Spring Hill that this tornado emergency is happening at right now. But what is that? What does it say? Bethesda? I don't know how to pronounce that, but you know what I mean. This is in Tennessee right now. We have a storm chaser actually that's on their way down to this storm to intercept it. Same and other places that are in the path of this is College Grove, Alisonia, Eagleville, Greenwood, Riggs Crossroads, Holt's Corner, and Basley in Tennessee. Take shelter immediately. This is a tornado emergency. Okay, a destructive tornado is on the ground. Look at that debris ball right there. That is a huge debris ball heading right for Rally Hill right now. Huge debris ball. Man. It's nothing shown yet. But this is a really bad tornado. Jesus. This is not gonna let up. This is not gonna let up, guys. Man. Like I said, catastrophic damage is likely with this storm. They're starting to see lightning in Chapel Hill. I'm trying to see if you can catch this on camera again. You probably can't, but like this is gonna be really close. Like I said, this is a deadly tornado on the ground that is heading right towards Rally Hill as we speak, and it's gonna go close to Lee's Corners as well. And in Bear Willow, you're next. The areas that are also next after Bears Willow is Holt's Corner and Riggs Crossroads in Greenwood. You guys are in the general path of a significant tornado that is heading your way. Yeah, this is moving right into that direction as we speak. Jeez. Jesus. Let me check the debris signature, the debris ball. This is a, oh my goodness. This is a huge debris ball, chat. Huge debris ball right in Rally Hill as we speak right now. Very large debris ball. Huge debris ball. This is a very, very dangerous situation. Like I said, this is a tornado emergency. This is the highest level rated tornado warning you can ever possibly be in, chat. This doesn't get any higher than this. The camera is gone. We lost the camera. The tornado is not even near the camera. Hopefully it comes back. We're gonna keep the camera up here. But do you know the EF scale? We won't know the EF scale until it's surveyed after. But from what I'm looking at right now, it says catastrophic damage is possible. And complete destruction is possible as well. This is a tornado emergency. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Rally Hill is being directly impacted by a more than likely a violent tornado with a lot. Holy. That's all debris. Right there in Rally Hill. That is all debris. That is a violent tornado if I've seen one. Man. You guys need to take this seriously. You got to take this seriously, man. This is a very serious situation right now. I'm sorry if I'm not able to read the comments or anything. It's just unbelievable. Like I said, we have a debris ball on a reflectivity now, right over Raleigh. This is probably going to upgrade again, or not upgrade. It's probably going to update and show maybe even a bigger debris ball since it's hitting Raleigh Hill. It's moving, like I said, due east towards Barrawallow and Lively, and also near Thick as well. We're gonna exit that camera and we're gonna put this camera right here. Okay, it looks like the velocities are letting up, but Jesus, it's probably raining debris right now. It's raining debris in Pottsville, maybe even in Hardson Mill, Lively, and maybe even Thick in Bear Willow. It's raining debris right now. That's how much debris has been picked up from this storm and just thrown everywhere. This storm is this storm is doing a lot of damage right now. This is in Tennessee, by the way. This is the southern or the south central portion of Tennessee. This is south of Nashville, Tennessee, where this tornado emergency is at. And this is like I said, the very dangerous situation. Like I said, catastrophic damage. Tornado emergency. Jeez. I was not expecting that. Yeah, this is more than likely being stationary. I'm trying to pull up my phone. My phone's acting weird. I'm trying to get my chat up so I can see what you guys are saying in the chat. But yeah, like I said, this says catastrophic damage. Catastrophic damage in happening right now in Raleigh Hill. Man, classic supercell structure right here, by the way, as well. I'm hoping we get the camera back because I want to see if we can see anything, but I don't think we're going to get the camera back. I think the power is completely out in this area right now, so let's just hope for the best. Tornado emergency. Yeah, there's still, like I said, there's definitely still a tornado on the ground. It's definitely not as big as what it was before, but it's still a tornado on the ground. It's still doing significant damage right now. We got to take this seriously, chat. Excuse me. Sorry. Man. Like I said, share this with as many people as possible so we can get the word out there that there is a large and dangerous tornado on the ground. I'm gonna read the chat in 1 second, by the way. I'm like scanning everything right now. I'm like looking on my phone. I'm looking at the monitor at the same time. I'm trying to monitor both. Man, this is not good. We're gonna hear some bad things come out of Rally Hill and Lisa and Match. Like I said, there's still an ongoing tornado emergency as we speak right now. Very dangerous situation. It's I wouldn't say like don't. All right, that's one thing. Don't don't say the EF scale of any of these storms. If any tornado happens today, we will not know the EF scale until after the damage is surveyed. Cause in order for a tornado to get EF5 ratings, it needs to completely like sweep away a well-built and anchored down home, or not even just that, just do insane things. And we don't know what this storm is doing. We don't know. So it is. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say this now. It is not gonna be an EF5. Okay, but it's definitely a dangerous and it's definitely a very significant tornado. But we're not gonna jump ahead and rate this because that's not how tornadoes are rated. Tornadoes are rated by their damage and their destruction. So, like, not to put anybody down. I'm just saying like that's how they're rated, and I don't want anybody to get like confused or anything in the chat, or anybody scaring anybody saying there's an EF5 on the ground, because that's not how it's supposed to go. Because there isn't. It was just a large tornado on the ground at the moment. I think it might have lifted for now. They're still going to keep that tornado emergency, which I would have done the same thing. Like I said, there's a little sliver of debris right here, and that might be where the last bit of the tornado is at. So I have a question, not related to storm stuff, right? What got you into storm stuff? The Weather Channel and watching a bunch of weather stuff when I was younger. But we still have a debris signature in Lively, and it's moving right towards Bear Willow right here in Holt's Corner soon. Like I said, this storm is all by itself, by the way, so it has the potential to produce more tornadoes. This is moving into the moderate risk as well as we speak. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. you need to be on the lookout very carefully. This storm is heading directly towards Murfreesboro. So you need to watch out for this storm, because this storm is moving right up there as we speak. But for right now, it's southwest of Murfreesboro, and it could try to redevelop another circulation in the future, and it could try to drop another big-time tornado like it did just now. So we got to take this seriously. We got to take this entire storm system seriously, chat. This ain't a joke. This is real. This is the real deal. You know, it's the real stuff. Hold on, let me repost that again. Uh, there's a new tornado warning. There is a observed tornado warning. So it's that PDS, just a regular observed tornado warning. This is getting close to Murfreesboro, by the way. So like I said, Murfreesboro, get ready for the supercell to head your way. I think they're gonna let the tornado emergency expire. Like I said, this storm has all the energy it wants in the world. Like, it has all the inflow. Like, look at his mouth. This is a pretty open mouth and an open inflow notch, is what it's called, actually. I call it the mouth of the storm. And you have a pretty decent RFD. And like I said, right in the middle is where the tornadic rotation is. This is moving to the northeast. The tornadic rotation might move south of Murfreesboro, but the supercell itself is going to impact Murfreesboro. So if you're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, definitely prepare now for a significant storm to head in your direction. This storm has a history of producing a dangerous and possibly even a deadly tornado. Like I said, the tornado emergency said it was a deadly tornado. So definitely take proper precautions right now. Like, I would start to get ready if you're in Murfreesboro. Expect a tornado warning. There we go. I'm gonna post that. So tornado emergency is going to expire in a little bit. Sorry. I know I keep coughing, but like I said, I'm still a little sick. Yeah, this thing might start to drop another one again in a moment. Is this camera back up? The camera's not back up. We're gonna get out of this camera. This is another storm chaser right here. Don Murray. He doesn't have his camera up either. The next camera in this area is Murfreesboro, but I don't think it's gonna be a good enough camera, honestly, because the storm's moving. It looks like it might move southward of Murfreesboro in Tennessee. Yeah, very dangerous situation ongoing still. It still says it is a observed tornado. Like I said, it's no longer a tornado emergency anymore. But I definitely think the velocities are going, or they're increasing right now. Actually, this was the last circulation over here, that's died out, and there's a brand new circulation that is starting to form. So I think this thing is going to start to recycle and possibly produce another big time tornado and moves to the northeast. So like I said, the people that are in the tornado warning is Greenwood, Rover, Taylor Crossroads, Walnut Grove, Versailles, I think I say it, Concord, Jackson Ridge, Rockville, Pleasant Hill, Cedar Grove, and Wardrobe in Tennessee. You guys need to take shelter immediately because this storm has a history of producing a dangerous and destructive tornado, and it looks like it's going to try to do the same thing again. Like I said, it's not on the ground anymore. I don't think it is on the ground anymore. No, it actually might be still on the ground. It might be throwing debris. This is debris right here. What I just circled, that is debris. That is debris. That literally is being thrown up in the air right now as we speak. So this thing is still on the ground. This thing is still tearing up stuff. It is still doing significant damage. So we gotta watch that. Yeah, tire rotation right there. This is gonna move right over Don. Actually, he's in a perfect position for this storm. Um, Jesus. Um, I won't be surprised if this thing, yeah, starts to pick up again because this is looking real scary. Like I said, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is Doomsum. Just follow me on there. I reposted the of me catching a tornado on the live camera, which was insane. But I I think this thing is gonna drop another one again right here. It's gonna drop another one. Let's see if the camera's back up in Chapel Hill. Nah, it's completely down. I think it might be down for the rest of the day. Okay, Don Murray is up. We're not gonna use his feed because he is a storm chaser, and I don't want to use storm chasers feeds without permission. So we're gonna leave that out for right now. We'll go into his feed here and there to see if he catches anything on camera. Like I said, I'm only using the footage from storm chasers just to, like, not footage, but I'm just using like their live cameras because this is live. All that's live. Like everybody, all the storm chasers on here has a YouTube channel and stuff. So this is all live, and I want to show people that this is, you know, what's happening on the ground and how dangerous this could possibly be. But all right, let's check on this storm again. Like I said, it's still there's probably debris falling from the sky in this area possibly. Like I said, it was a dangerous storm doing significant damage. Okay, new update. Still observed tornado. I no longer see debris with this storm, which is good. My radar Omega is acting a little weird right now. My reflectivity isn't popping back up. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, never mind. Here we go. I was gonna say we're gonna use velocity if the reflectivity doesn't pop up. Um. Yeah, that was a crazy storm, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm like silent. I'm just looking through Twitter and just looking at all the insane posts. All right. Sorry, I literally had to repost all that. Like I said, go follow me on Twitter if you want to see the crazy footage and stuff. I'm gonna go back to the stream. Sorry. I know I was quiet for a little bit. I'm sorry. This was a wild, wild day so far. Yesterday was wild. It's been a wild week, actually. It's really been a wild week. Like I said, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Don't you even think that you're not going to be in the risk of this storm, because this thing is coming right at you. It's actually raining. What that rain is the beginning stages of this storm heading in your area right now. Like I said, Murfreesboro, I would say prepare now just in case if there is another significant tornado that wants to try to drop on the ground. Like, I won't be surprised if this thing, starts to try to produce again. Like I said, if you guys want to go, or if you guys want to start it back, I don't think you guys are going to feel like starting it back, but basically what happened was we literally watched a storm all the way back here in Columbia through multiple cameras, and we caught it on this camera right here, northeast of Columbia, Tennessee. We watched it develop and drop on the ground into a monster wedge, and after that, the camera completely cut out, and it started moving to the north and east, and just, did all that. It was PDS, and then tornado emergency, and all that craziness. That's basically what happened. Yeah, that was an insane situation. Like I said, I reposted it on Twitter. Or not reposted it. I posted it on Twitter. If you guys want to go look at that, because I got the full clip on Twitter. And I'm gonna share with more people as well. But right now, I think I have to focus on all of these storms, because there's still a plethora of storms that we got to talk about. Like, we have this one right here that has extreme damaging winds, it looks like. Look at that big bow echo right here. I don't think there's really a significant tornado threat with this storm, except for maybe right here and maybe right here, where there is possibly 2 areas of rotation south of Hartsville in Tennessee. This is east of Nashville. Nashville's right here, and this is the National Weather Service radar site, and all that's east of it. So take shelter immediately if you're in this severe thunderstorm warning. This is heading towards Cookville. So Cookville, Tennessee, get ready now because you're about to see a big time severe thunderstorm head your way. There's a Carthage camera right here of the storm that's heading right towards Cookville, Tennessee. Like I said, take shelter because this storm has some extreme damaging winds along with it, and maybe even a brief tornado spin up is possible. So, get ready for that storm in central Tennessee. Let's go back up here in Kentucky. Like I said, this is still the beginning stages of this event. We're still in the beginning stages. It's going to get a lot more worse later on, even this evening. Like I said, we'll be live for it. And yeah, this is it right here. This is the severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky. This is for Beaver Dam, Centertown, McHenry, Hartford, and Cornwall and Dog Walk in Kentucky. So take shelter immediately from that storm. That's a severe thunderstorm warning right there. And let's go back to the St. Louis radar because we have a tornado warning for Sparta, Evansville, Ellis Grove, Steelville, Percy, Courterville, and Titan, and Baldwin. That is a tornado warning. Radar indicated rotation. Let's check the rotation in this storm. There's possibly rotation right here, maybe. I don't see anything on this. Maybe a big time damaging wind threat, yeah, but I don't see a tornado except for down here, if there is one. So, but still take shelter from this because this storm could definitely try to produce a tornado. So, definitely keep that in mind and definitely watch out for that. Let's go over here in Missouri, southeast of Springfield, and check on these storms. These storms in Springfield are still, supercellular and are they have rotation in them, like near Ava in Missouri. Ava, Missouri. There is rotation right there from this supercell thunderstorm. 2-inch size hail, lime-sized hail with this storm, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. And same thing with this storm. You have golf ball-sized hail with that storm to the south of the Ava storm. Like I said, this one has a chance of trying to produce a tornado, so watch out for that. Also, big news right here. We have storms developing in Oklahoma and Texas now, and they are going to move to the north and east towards Arkansas. So if you're in Arkansas, I've been talking about Arkansas for a little bit too. If you're in Arkansas, I would prepare now for severe weather all night. The entire state of Arkansas, you're going to experience severe weather all night. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm almost confident that there will be a severe weather outbreak in Arkansas, especially in this area right here. So you guys need to take that seriously and, get ready now. Get your action plans ready. Make sure everything's charged. Make sure the generator is ready because you might lose power in some areas tonight. So definitely watch that. Let's check back on the storm near Murfreesboro. There's a new tornado warning actually for now it's for Carthage. So we're gonna go up there and check that in a moment. This storm near Murfreesboro is definitely trying it again, but it's not succeeding. It's a very broad rotation right now. I'm gonna need a drink of water here in a second, but a very broad rotation with that storm. So we'll come back to that in a moment. But there's a new tornado warning for Carthage and South Carthage and Monoville, Rock City, Rome, and Tanglewood. Also Graveltown, Pleasant Shade, Defeated, Kempville, Difficult. These are some interesting names, by the way, and Riddleton and Dixon Springs. You guys are now under a tornado warning. Carthage. Oh, wow. Looks like we have another live camera right here. Look at this shelf cloud coming in from this storm right here. This is from Carthage, Tennessee. So you see this heading your way. Like I said, there's lightning in the distance. This is your shelf cloud moving in. There's some mountains in this area. There's a lot of mountains in this area, but this storm does not care. It will do what it wants, basically. So, like I said, you have a severe thunderstorm heading right for Carthage, Tennessee. So yeah, keep that in mind and watch that. But there's a lot of lightning with this storm. The shelf cloud's right here. Like I said, shelf cloud. There's a lot of lightning. We're actually going to keep that camera up, actually. And we're going to watch that camera. I'm allowed to use these cameras. I'm pretty sure because I think these are just regular radar Omega cameras, and I have a subscription to them. And you know, I love their radar site, so I think I should be okay. Hopefully, but definitely gonna watch that though. Definitely gonna watch the storm. There's a little kink in the see how there's a little kink right there? That's probably a hook, an embedded supercell in this storm. So we gotta watch that near Carthage. Like I said, there's some rotation right here. It's pretty broad, but there's definitely rotation, and that needs to be watched very carefully. Let's go back down to this storm near Murfreesboro or southwest of Murfreesboro. Like I said, it's still trying it, but I don't think it's gonna do anything significant right now. I hope it doesn't do anything significant for a little while. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna continue to monitor that and watch that very, very carefully. Let's go back up here. Let's check. Where is there other places that has tornado warnings? I'm gonna zoom out completely because this is a widespread event. There's still severe thunderstorm warnings up here in Rhode Island. Wow, you actually have supercells up here. There are supercells in Rhode Island. They're not rotating like crazy, but they're supercells. Look at that, Providence. The south area of Providence, Rhode Island, it's their supercells. That's actually insane. That's interesting to see. That really is. Definitely watch those. Quarter-sized hail with these. I'm not surprised. Yeah, this is definitely rotating now pretty rapidly in this area. I mean, if there was a tornado, we will definitely see it from this camera right now. Whoa, what is that sticking out? Whoa, you saw that? That might be a scary looking cloud. There's two scary looking clouds actually. I'm still gonna watch that very carefully. But this is in Carthage, in Tennessee. We're gonna watch, like I said, we're gonna watch these areas, just in case of you know, there are any like crazy tornadoes that try to develop again on camera that we can catch. So definitely gonna watch that. Um, yeah, we're definitely watching this very carefully. Wow, that lightning strike was kind of wild. Yeah, crazy terms of events right now. Yeah, what a light show. I'm gonna put that to the side for a moment. We're gonna check the radar again. Yeah, definitely gotta watch that. Let's go back down and check on this storm near Murfreesboro again. It's still trying it, but it's not succeeding in it, which is good. I don't think we need another big time tornado. We really don't. Let's go back down here with this storm. This storm isn't doing much. Yeah, I'll come back to that storm. It's not really doing much. It's mainly a damaging wind threat in that Missouri storm or Illinois. I think now. I think that's in Illinois. So like I said, if you see me peering to my bottom left of my screen or bottom right, or no, this is my bottom left. My bottom left. If you see me peering to my bottom left, I'm looking through my phone. I'm reposting stuff on Twitter. If you guys want to follow me there, it's Doomsum on Twitter. So yeah, follow me there if you guys want to see some footage of some crazy things. What I mean by crazy things, I mean by the weather, like crazy weather events. Wow, look at that. Can we zoom into that? I want to zoom into that. That is a shelf cloud and a half heading right into Tennessee, or what's this, South Carthage? Yeah, Carthage, Tennessee. They're about to get hit by a pretty bad storm. Like I said, you guys are under a tornado warning in Carthage. Seek shelter immediately. I don't see anybody out on the streets, which is good, so that means people are taking proper precautions and they are taking shelter. They are not out and about, which is good. But we're gonna sit here and watch this actually as it goes over Tennessee until, like, I guess the camera not get knocked out. You can see the rain. You can see all that rain right there. Wow, look at that. Lightning's getting brighter and brighter. You also have to watch these bits right here just in case if there's a spin up tornado, because I think that's what's gonna likely happen if there is a tornado. It's gonna be a very quick spin up tornado that's gonna occur if anything does happen. Yeah, this storm is definitely. Yeah, the camera's starting to shake now, so I think the winds are starting to pick up right now. But oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me see something. Actually, no, let's zoom back into the storm. I was gonna click out and show you something, but I don't think anything's crazy happening yet. Like I said, when the storm moves over Carthage completely, we can go back on radar and see what it looks like. I think this is the town of Carthage right here. This is Carthage right here. And this is the storm moving right over Carthage, Tennessee. Like I said, mean looking shelf cloud moving over. Probably some insane damaging winds with that. There's actually a rotation. Yeah, it's a rotating. The rotating part of the storm is like right near the camera. So if anything does develop, we will be able to see it. Also, yeah, Murfreesboro is now under a tornado warning. Downtown and the south part of Murfreesboro is now under a tornado warning. So if you are in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, take shelter immediately. I know the circulation is down to the south of you, but I would still take shelter because anything can happen. Anything can happen at any moment. So take shelter immediately if you're in Murfreesboro. Like I said, the storm has a history of producing a dangerous tornado. It had a history of producing dangerous tornadoes, and it could do it again. So take this seriously. I'm gonna get a drink of water right here. We have a new tornado warning. My microphone's also like right there, by the way. So if you can't hear me well, I apologize. I'm gonna pick it back or pull it back next to me in a second. It's the same storm. Actually, let's click on this is Corey.
East at 5-5.
Mean looking storm. Man, I said lime-sized tail with this. He's driving away from it, but that is a mean-looking storm that just went through Sparta and it's about to go through Cultureville. Same thing with Steelaville and Piercy. The people that are now under a tornado warning, the new tornado warning is Cutler, Pickneyville, Pickneyville, Tamara or Tamaroa or Tamaroa. I think that's how you say it. Tamaroa. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I'm not 100%. And Dukoyan. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's you guys know what I mean. This is in Illinois, Southern Illinois. So if you're in that tornado warning, seek shelter immediately. Lowest floor of your house, a bathroom and a closet is good, as well as a basement. But if you're in a bathroom or a closet, let it be the lowest floor of your house and an interior room, no windows, no outside walls. And put everything around you to protect yourself, like a mattress, a blanket, pillows, anything that can protect you from flying debris. Okay. So, yeah, take shelter immediately in Southern Illinois if you're in that tornado warning. Let's go back over here with these two supercells. So, they both are definitely trying their hardest to produce tornadoes right now. Like this storm right here near Carthage is definitely trying. It's kind of close to Carthage. This rotation, it might try to do something. I hope it doesn't do anything, but it might try to do something. Okay, so yeah, definitely by the looks of it, a lot of people caught that on camera. The tornado. So somebody recorded a data thing, and it says a likely and intense to violent tornado just occurred south of Lanton, Tennessee. EF3 to EF4 widespread winds, wind speed may have been within that tornado or within that tornado. This is not an official rating, as you can hear, not an official rating, just an estimate based on radar. So radar estimated EF4 plus winds from that tornado that happened near Columbia in Tennessee. Like I said, it's not confirmed. That is not a confirmed rating. You can't rate a tornado. You can't rate it. Yeah, you can't rate a tornado like just because of their size or anything like that. You have to rate it because of the damage. Let's go back up. We're gonna check other areas now. There's new tornado warning actually. And it stretches down south now. It's going southward, which is interesting. It definitely was rotating. I don't think we need this camera anymore, so we're gonna get rid of that. But it definitely was something happening. It's definitely going southward. So now, the areas that are at risk now is Gordonsville, Tennessee, Elmwood, Club Springs, some Wisha, Lancaster and Lancaster Hill, and Tennessee, Caney Fork, Buffalo Valley, Laurel Hill, Silver Point, Cherry Hill, Hickory, Roberts, Boma, Baxter, and Cedar Hill, and Lafayette, Ginley, and Buffalo Valley, and Chestnut Mound in Tennessee. And I definitely would take shelter immediately from this storm regardless, because there's definitely something trying to develop here. You can see some pretty tight rotation near Carthage. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's pretty tight rotation right there. That could try to produce a tornado at any moment. So you got to keep an eye on that very carefully. All right, Murfreesboro. Sorry, I can't even speak. Murfreesboro storm is it's definitely trying, like I said, but it's not doing it, which is good. But it is moving to the east. This needs to be watched very carefully. Because this storm definitely, like I said, has a history of producing strong tornadoes in these areas right here. Or a strong tornado, sorry. It had a history of producing a strong tornado in this area. Like I said, that radar thing, or the radar estimated winds up to 180 miles per hour with that storm. But that's radar, it's not confirmed. I'm going to be right back, actually. I'm going to have to go blow my nose, and also I'm going to have to get some more water. Oops. I have to take my phone out. I'll be right back, though. Okay, I'm back. I had to go upstairs and I had to blow my nose and stuff. I had to go do something. Apologies, y'all. I want to move my microphone back over here. Let's see what's happening now. So we still have 2 ongoing tornado warnings, one south of Murfreesboro and then the one near Gordonsville. So those are 2 tornadic supercell thunderstorms right there. We also have a brand new tornado warning now. Let's see what this one's about. This is in Kentucky. This is, let me see. This is for Russell Springs, Kentucky. So if you're in Russell Springs, Kentucky, and the surrounding areas around it, take shelter immediately because you have a tornado warning on that. So take shelter immediately and do not come out until the threat has diminished for that area, which we'll get into more detail in a moment. We still have a severe thunderstorm with lime-sized hail and a tornado possible. Excuse me, a tornado possible with this storm. Which honestly, this storm is this. This is a scary looking storm, honestly. Wow, look at that from Corey Griffin. This is a scary. What I mean scary? That's a scary looking storm. That's a mean looking shelf cloud if I ever seen one, honestly. Definitely take shelter from this storm. Well, take shelter from all the storms, but definitely take shelter from that storm. That's it's a pretty scary and serious situation right there. Also, to note another thing as well, we have new storm development. I repeat, we have new storm development in Arkansas. They're going to develop like across this line right here. There's going to be more storms developing. They're going to move to the north and east like that, and they are going to, I think form a quasi-linear convective system, or QLCS for short. And they're going to move to the north and east. Like I said, you have supercells actually developing in Texas. I'm telling you, this is a very widespread event right here, guys. This super widespread. We also, oh wow, this is not good. We have a flash flood emergency. So that's another thing. I didn't forget about the flash flooding. I need to mention flash flooding more often because that's also a really serious thing as well. That's more serious than tornadoes, actually. If I'm being honest, like it gets way more serious. People underestimate flash floods, honestly. Like flash flooding is really dangerous, and there is a flash flood emergency now for Springfield, Portland, New Deal, Walnut Grove, Cross Plains, Baggetsville, I think that's say it. Greenbrier, Garbaugh, Cottontown, Bethpage, Bransford, and Oak Grove in those areas. You guys are under a flash flood emergency. Turn around, don't drown. Do not go into roadways that has water in it because more than likely it's probably a couple of inches of water and that can sweep your car away. It can sweep your car away easily. It's going to be probably a lot of flooding over, overfilled creeks and rivers, ponds maybe, streams. That stuff is being overfilled right now. So that's why there's a flash flood emergency with this. So wow, we had a tornado emergency in Tennessee and now a flash flood emergency in Tennessee. So yeah, catastrophic damage with this flash flood emergency. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. Life-threatening flash flooding of low water crossing small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. So yeah, it's an extremely dangerous situation. It hasn't stopped raining in this area. That's why there is a flash flood emergency, because that is not a good situation at all. Like I said, that it hasn't stopped raining. It keeps on raining, and there's going to be more storms entering this area. So this flash flood emergency is going to last, a long time, 5 hours. So people need to take that very seriously. Let's check back on the storms in Rhode Island, because these are interesting as well. I was not expect. Look at these. Look at these hailstorms. Ping pong ball sized hail. That's unbelievable to see. That just makes me think about tomorrow. What is tomorrow going to be like? Because tomorrow there's 2 significant hail threats. You have one in this area in Texas, and you have one up here in the Mid-Atlantic where I'm at. I'm in this in next risk tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we have ongoing tornado warnings and a flash flood emergency. I was gonna say we could look at models, but at the same time, I don't want to leave this. I'm gonna watch these two very carefully because I don't want to leave anything just in case if something really does happen again. I'm here for it, and I'm here to cover it for you guys. There's another view of this insane looking shelf cloud from this storm. These storms today has been unbelievable. The stuff I've seen today. I'm gonna put my phone up in this thing again so I can read y'all chats and stuff. Like I said, very intense day. Oh man, Columbia, Tennessee is experiencing significant damage right now. Mass casualty incident in Murray County, Tennessee. What is Murray County? Is this down here? Is this near Columbia? I'm gonna find that out. Is Murray County in Columbia? Because if that's so, then that's insane. That is the storm that we saw develop fast as freak. All right, tornado damage. There's a lot of damage at Columbia, Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the flash flooding emergency is legit. That thing's legit. Holy moly, the entire road is covered. You can't even see the road anymore. I'm retweeting this. But yeah, there is a flash flood emergency in Tennessee. It's just, it looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. Not a good situation at all. A lot of these storms are going to be pretty... Yeah, look at all these flash flood warnings, by the way. There's a ton of them. It's multiple flash flood warnings. Take flash flood warnings seriously, by the way, and any emergencies as well. Take those seriously. There's another new tornado warning for Missouri, or not Missouri, Illinois again. It's the same storm. It's the same storm that is just very scary. Yeah, Pinckneyville or Pinckneyville. You're having the hailstorm happen right now. Corey Durkin is also on this. This thing looks absolutely insane from the ground POV. Photogenic shelf cloud, by the way. Alright, that's bad. We're gonna come back to the storm in a second. Actually, I just want to see the other storms and see what they look like. Holy moly! Destructive severe thunderstorm warning, baseball-sized hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Insane, absolutely insane. Let me see. Let's go over here. Let's go over these tornado warnings actually. Let's do that. So we have a tornado warning now, a new tornado warning. Actually, I'm gonna go over the new ones for Christopher, Milky Town, Valier, Caesar, Emerson City, Watsonville. Mount Vernon is not in it, but it's very close. They're going to experience a severe thunderstorm with a 70-mile-per-hour winds more than likely. But that's close to Mount Vernon. So if you're in Mount Vernon, Illinois, definitely take shelter because I think there's going to be a dangerous windstorm that's going to go through your area, and possibly even a brief spin-up tornado at that as well. But Benton, you're in that tornado warning. Steel City, Grote, Benton Park, Whitington, Ewing, Taylor Hill, Frisco, Deanna, and Akin Junction, and Russ and Akin. You guys are in the brand new tornado warning. You're also in a flash flood warning and a severe thunderstorm warning. So prepare now because you are about to get a very, very strong storm. And you actually see the rotation pretty well here. There's definitely rotation in this part of the storm right here that we got to watch very carefully. So I think that's why they issued that tornado warning because they feel like this rotation could intensify or could increase. It could increase. So we got to watch that very carefully for any type of severe weather. Or not severe weather, any type of rotation that we see in this storm. Let's go back down south to these storms right here and see what they're trying to do. What is the closest? I think Nashville is still the closest radar. Yeah, Nashville is the closest radar. We'll see what's going on in here. Yeah, the shelf cloud is about to go over that area of Tennessee. So there's a lot of mountains in this area of Tennessee. Let me see, because if I go to this camera, this one had like mountains in the background. Is this the Appalachians or? Because I thought it would be like in this area. Well, yeah, it would be in this area. Actually, no, these would be the mountains right here from. Like, that's the mountains. That would be where the mountains are at, and these are where the storms are. Also, Cookeville, Tennessee, you're pretty close to this tornadic rotation as well. So definitely be aware of that. And also, yeah, just be aware of the storm in general. You're actually about to get hit by the storm. You're not even in a severe thunderstorm warning. I always take shelter, honestly. Because first of all, there's lightning in the city as we're speaking. There's lightning happening in the city. And the actual storm itself, it's moving right into your city. So I won't be surprised if there is a a new severe thunderstorm warning. Sorry, I lost track there. We have a new tornado warning down here, actually. $half sized hail. This is not looking good. This is literally a supercell thunderstorm with a hook. And it has inflow going into the storm and an RFD coming around right in the middle of rotation. There's actually a camera right there. I'm going to see if that's still up. That is, what does this thing look like? Oh, man. We might have another event where we could possibly try to catch a tornado on camera again. Let's look at the velocity on this thing. And, ooh, definitely rotation in this. There's definitely rotation in this this storm. No debris or anything, which I mean I expected that, but there's definitely rotation. It's definitely a supercell thunderstorm that is all by itself. By the way, it is a discrete cell or supercell that has rotation in it, significant rotation at that. And this is south of Columbia. This is south of where that one tornado went through at. So we may have another tornado try to go, try to drop down here near Varana, Ridge Creek, Clay Hill, Sim Spring, Palmetto, Halls Mill, Anchor Mill, and soon to be Shelbyville. Actually, this is gonna go pretty close to Shelbyville. But we have a camera in Lewisburg in Tennessee, and this, if they can turn the camera in a certain way, they can face the rotation on where the area is at, because it's not too far from there. Actually, a pretty perfect view. And as this storm moves on, actually, what way is the storm moving? It's moving straight due east. So sooner or later, when this storm moves due east again, when it gets further eastward, we can use this camera right here. And this camera could possibly, I don't know, that's kind of It's kind of low to the ground, but we can still possibly try to catch something on camera. But right now, this is the better camera. And then we also have storm chasers over here as well that are on their way to this storm. Like I said, this storm is all by itself. It's discreet. It has a pretty decent chance of producing a tornado. So we definitely got to watch this very carefully in case if there's a tornado dropping on the ground. Like I said, we have a flash flood emergency north of Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely got to take that seriously. We'll get back to that in a moment, actually. We also have a lot of severe thunderstorms developing in eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. This is the second part, or yeah, second half of this outbreak is this right here. I was expecting this, honestly. But this is the second part of the outbreak that's going to be moving to Arkansas. Arkansas, you're about to get your craziness in probably the next couple of hours. I say 2 to 3 hours. You'll start to see in Little Rock actually, exactly 3 to 4 hours. You'll see severe weather. These clusters of storms right here are going to move right towards the Little Rock area in about 2 to 3 hours, if not 4 hours at max. So definitely watch that. But let's go back to this interesting storm down here. Let's use the other. What's closer, Nashville or Birmingham? Or not Birmingham? Was it Huntsville radar? Yeah, I guess you could say. So the Huntsville radar. Sorry if the camera's tweaking out right now. Yeah, Huntsville radar is also showing some pretty decent rotation right here near Rich Creek. So definitely take that as a note, and take your proper precautions if you're in Rich Creek. Like I said, Shelbyville, you need to take shelter immediately. Go to the lowest part of your home. A bathroom or a closet is a good spot with interior walls, no outside walls, no windows, and just like hang out in like that area. Get your blanket, get your your pillows and stuff, get your chargers, get all the stuff you need, just in case if a tornado does touch down and does do damage to some places, you'll be prepared. So, like I said, just get ready. Go to the bathroom, go to your closet. Like I said, the lowest level of your house, no windows, no outside walls, and you should be okay. Because today these storms are not something you want to play around with, as you saw earlier. If you guys were in here earlier in these streams, you saw how rapidly fast, like you've seen how the storm developed rapidly. Also, they're turning the camera now. I want to see what they're gonna show here. They're turning it all the way around, actually. You can't see anything on that side. I would turn it back if I were them. Honestly, I mean, this is facing what? I don't know where the camera's facing, but this is northeast. They need to face it like northeast. 'Cause I think if they face it northeast, you can probably see the rotation that's happening right there. Like I said, this is a classic supercell thunderstorm. This could definitely try to develop a tornado in the future. This thing could definitely try to develop something. It definitely has a chance to do that. Excuse me, sorry. Wow, significant damage from that Columbia tornado. Um, they're trying to face the camera the right way where the storm is at, but I think they're not gonna be able to show it too much of it because I mean it's moving away from it now, so. They upgraded the risk areas. You know what? Let's look at the models. Let's look at the models. Let's yeah, okay, they upgraded it. So let's go to today. Like I said, this is today. We have a 45 hashed area for Kentucky, Tennessee, Southern Illinois. So all right, Western Kentucky, Northwestern Tennessee, Southern Illinois, and Southeastern Missouri. You also have a large 30% hashed area for hell, for basically Arkansas, almost the entire state of Arkansas, Eastern Oklahoma, Northeastern Texas, basically the entire southern part of Missouri, and the entire central and western part of Tennessee and western Kentucky. And you also have a 15% area, and you have a hatched area all the way over here. That the 15% stretches from North Carolina all the way to eastern Oklahoma, and the hatched area starts from basically, central Texas, I guess you could say, all the way to central Tennessee. So it's a pretty, widespread risk right there. Same thing with the damaging winds for a lot of areas, just a little bit bigger in expansion. And then the tornado threat is also there as well. And there was a tornado threat up here, which I mean, I don't blame them. That was kind of crazy looking at that. The hailstorms in Rhode Island. Sorry. But there is, the 10% hatched risk for a lot of areas. And look, the tornado emergency happened in a 5% area. So that's how you know. In certain areas, it doesn't even have to be in the main area of risk day. It could be around the main risk or out of the main risk completely. But let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, they actually expanded the 2% area for the Mid-Atlantic. And I'm in this 2%, by the way. I'm literally in this 2% area. So I'm definitely going to be able to look out tomorrow. Also, they extended it and they upgraded the risk right here to a 5% area. So that's something to note. Wow, you have a large 30% hatched area now, down here now. And a pretty large 15% area. I feel like they're going to upgrade this risk area over here tomorrow as well. And they took away the hail threat in the area right here. But they increased this threat down here in Texas, which I was expecting, honestly. So basically what they did, I think they took away the hail threat and they upgraded the tornado risk a little bit. And the wind risk got bigger as well. So tomorrow looks like it's going to be another day of severe weather. I don't know if I'm going to go live. I might go live. I might take a break. But if anything happens, I'll be there for that. Let's look at the HRR model. Let's see what they're seeing right now. So I think the data came out for it. Let me check. 18Z. Yeah, the 18Z is already out. So let's see what's happening. So this is today. And like I said, more storms is going to form and a lot more storms is going to happen in western Tennessee. You're nowhere near done. The flash flooding is going to be obnoxious in Tennessee. You're going to experience a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow. Also, this is moving on to tomorrow's threat. As you can see, tomorrow's threat, there's storms all over here. And then over here in the Mid-Atlantic region, like I said, there's a pretty decent threat up here for severe weather as well. You'll see that in a moment. You see how it's an open warm sector and all that? Like, basically, the warm air is off right now. It's going up north, and it's moisture coming up from this. And there's going to be storms starting to form, as you can see. Possibly even supercell thunderstorms like we saw in Rhode Island today start to form in Maryland and the Washington, D.C. area, maybe near Baltimore in those areas. And they start to move eastward. Look at that. Look at that storm in, look at that, Richmond. There's a pretty decent storm right there that is showing. But other than that, I mean, yeah, that looks like tomorrow looks like it would be a pretty active day for severe weather in the Mid-Atlantic, in the deep south as well. That's how far out it goes. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a lot more scattered storms than what this is showing, for sure. Because they definitely have like a 2% area in literally this area right here, and just by looking at the 18Z, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more widespread in the Mid Atlantic. Honestly, I think they they might upgrade to an enhanced tomorrow for the Mid Atlantic, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, this is the most recent run. That's how far it goes out. I can't go any further than that, but that's what it's showing. It's showing a you know, rain showers and storms happening tomorrow morning, and then later on, as the warm sector pulls up, there's more moisture coming up, and the daylight heating kicks in. That's when these storms right here, these become supercell thunderstorms after they come over the Appalachian Mountains, and they move towards Baltimore and DC, and start to become crazy storms, and move to the Delmarva and all that, and off the coast. So honestly, I think Philly is more in a threat as well. Philly and southern Jersey, and basically this entire area right here has a pretty decent risk of severe weather tomorrow. Like it's not showing the risk, but I think they really have a pretty decent risk. And let's go down here in Texas, because their risk is actually pretty high as well for tomorrow. So this is today. As you can see, a whole line of severe thunderstorms start to form in Arkansas, and it's going to hit Little Rock, Arkansas, the metropolitan area tonight for sure. And then this is tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't go too far out. I think tomorrow might be a nocturnal threat in this area. And they're like Houston and San Antonio and all that. So definitely prepare now for I would say if you want to prepare now for very large hail and damaging winds, because I think large hail is the main threat for tomorrow. But damaging winds and a tornado or two is it's possible. So you can't rule that out. But yeah, that's the threat area for that. And this is Tennessee. Like I said, Tennessee is going through it right now. They are experiencing very bad severe weather today. And later on tonight, there's going to be even worse severe weather, it looks like, with damaging winds. A lot of straight line damaging winds, actually, tonight. And it won't clear out until tomorrow morning. This is 18 hours out, by the way. Not a good situation for Tennessee. I think Tennessee was the hardest hit today so far. Because literally... Oh, man, I forgot about this storm. Let's check back on this storm, because yeah, that's not good. This thing has a complete hook now. Look at that. Look at that inflow. Look at that mouth of this storm. That's a pretty wide open inflow notch right there. And where I did the hook at, the RFD is kicking around too. Right here will be the tornado. That looks like this storm looks like it's going to produce a tornado more than likely. Shelbyville, I would be on high alert right now, like extreme high alert. After what just happened, like northwest of you guys, in like Columbia and all that, I would be high alert on this storm, because this thing could definitely, and in this storm as well, could try to drop another tornado near McMinnville. I think that's how you say it, McMinnville. But yeah, this storm might be a little bit more significant than this one, because this one actually has a more of a inflow notch, or a better inflow notch, and a better hook in general. Like it's literally a supercell shape. It's in the shape of a classic supercell structure. So, and it's probably producing some large hail as well. Could somebody translate that in the comments for me, if you were in the comments, so I can see what my guy is saying, because I don't know Spanish, so I can't read Spanish, but I appreciate it though. But yeah, if you guys, if mods, if you're in the chat right now, could you try to translate that maybe, so you can see what my guy's saying. Also, Brad Arnold's in Shelbyville. What is this? This is a live camera. Like I said, it's getting dark in Tennessee, so you're not gonna be able to see much, unfortunately. Excuse me. But you're not going to be able to see much, unfortunately, in Shelbyville. So, because it's getting dark. Like I said, the lower level jet stream is going to pick up as well. By the way, it always picks up at night. But my two concerning, or the storms I'm concerned with is definitely this one right here that's heading for McMinnville, and then this storm there, Shelby. Both are discrete supercells, and one is looking very favorable for a tornado. Like this one is a classic supercell structure. Very concerned for that storm. Oh boy, we have another flash flood emergency. This includes Hendersonville now and Gallatin. This is the northeast side of Nashville, Tennessee. There's a flash flood emergency. There's 2 flash flood emergencies. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. So you have 2 flash flood emergencies in Tennessee. So you got to take that seriously. Treat that like it's a tornado emergency. Because floodings actually kill more people than tornadoes. And there's a PDS flash flood warning literally in Nashville, Tennessee right now. Like I said, this is bad. Honestly, because it's going to be coming back to back. Also, new tornado warnings up here. We're going to check out these storms. Man, these storms up here. Somebody's inside. Corey Gherkin is inside one of the storms. I wonder what he's seeing right now. I wonder. I truly wonder what's happening. Holy moly. That's 70 mile per hour wind gusts or higher at least right there. Here's Brandon Kopic. Whoa, look at that shelf cloud. Brandon Kopic has a beautiful view of this storm. I'm not going to watch the stream for too long because I don't want to get copyright struck or anything. But, wow. Beautiful view of that storm. This shelf cloud, by the way, this shelf cloud is insane. Or not shelf cloud, the wind, sorry. The wind is insane. Fairfield, you need to take shelter. Treat this like this is a tornado. Or you actually are under a tornado warning. Sorry. You're under a tornado warning. And there actually could be something happening because you have a little bit of a kink right here, as you can see. A little bit of a kink right there. That is probably a storm hooking. And there could be rotation right there that's moving to the north, or not north, to the east. So Fairfield, take shelter immediately. Wayne City, Casey and Johnsville, and Mount Airy. And go to gate as well. Take shelter immediately. Lowest floor of a building, a bathroom or a closet or a basement. No windows and no outside walls around you. Take shelter in those. And in mobile homes, do not stay in those. You gotta go. You gotta find a sturdy structure that won't be, completely wiped away instantly like mobile homes. Like mobile homes are like the first things that will probably get wiped away, besides trees and stuff. So definitely get out of mobile homes if you live in a mobile home, because it's not a good thing to do. You can't survive, I don't think, any tornado in a mobile home. And man, these storms over here are they're just training over each other. It's just not a good situation. Because if you play this out, Hopkinsville, you're probably gonna go under a flash flood emergency sooner or later, maybe. What is it? Yeah, this is observed now. This is, public reported flash flooding. This flash flood threat that we're dealing with right now, it's real. It's getting real. So that needs to be watched very carefully. I wonder what does Brad Arnold have his feet
Take
up?
shelter now if you're out here in Texas. There's a warning in Texas.
There's a view.
That was Ryan Hall in the background, pretty sure too. That's funny. He said it was a warning in Texas. Oh my God, there is a tornado warning in Texas. Good thing I clicked on Brad Arnold's feed. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, all right. The storms are now starting in Texas now. They're starting in Texas. I won't be able to be on here for forever because I do have school tomorrow, so I do have to get off early. But I will be on here for sure. I'll check my Twitter post and see how much views it got. Cause I wonder if anybody actually noticed it. Oh, I got over 1K views. That's pretty interesting. I got over 1K views on Twitter from that. Not bad, not bad. Man, this storm is dangerous. I would be surprised if they put out a VDS severe thunderstorm warning, a very dangerous storm, a very destructive storm, with 80 miles per hour, because that definitely would look like it would have 80 miles per hour along that line. Would not be surprised at all. Brad is literally like right in the middle of this thing. His camera's out though. Oh man, Shelbyville, you. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, Brad is literally on it. He said, "I am on it right now." He's not. He's not getting off it either. Sorry, y'all. I know I keep coughing. This thing is trying something. Oh, we lost the camera. Oh wait, no, we didn't. All right, there's a camera literally. I guess we could put this up for right now. Sorry, I'm sorry for coughing. But we can put this camera up for right now because I mean this is the closest camera to the storm. But right now, basically what's happening is, sorry, hold on. I gotta stretch real quick. Basically, what's happening is that Shelbyville is under a tornado warning, and there's a tornadic supercell or tornadic rotation right over Shelbyville that's moving pretty close to Brad Arnold right now. So, definitely gotta watch that. Oh. I think I'm gonna stay with these storms a little bit longer than I will have to go, unfortunately. Um, yeah, this thing is definitely trying something. Definitely trying something, but also we have this storm right here that is probably going to affect this storm a lot. This could go one or two ways. Either it kills off the storm. This storm right here. This kills off the hook in the rotation, or it increases it, which we don't want to see. Because it can go one or two ways. And by the looks of it, the rotation is increasing. So I think this storm might be increasing the rotation because it's crashing into it, which is not good at all. Both these storms have concerning rotations right now. This one near McMinnville and Shelbyville. Two extremely concerning tornadic rotations that needs to be watched very carefully. This is developing right over Shelbyville. There's a lot of homes in this area. Yeah, look at that. A lot of homes in this area. If this thing drops in Shelbyville, that is not going to be a good situation at all. Same thing with this near McMinnville. If this thing develops near McMinnville, it's not going to be a good situation. These are two pretty populated areas. McMinnville is heavily populated, actually. Let's look at the population at that, actually. Let's do 45. How many people? That is, oh, yeah, 15,000 people in McMinnville. It's a lot of people. Let's put that right there, actually. What about let's go down here and see what the population of Shelbyville is. So, I just want to see the population. 22. That's even bigger. That's bigger than McMinnville. 22,000. So these are two extremely populated areas, actually. Man, not a good situation. Like I said, if you're in Shelbyville and McMinnville, you need to take shelter immediately if you haven't already, because there's two storms that has a chance of producing two significant tornadoes, more than likely. Nothing's been on the ground or touched down yet. That could possibly change. So definitely get ready to take shelter immediately. Or if not, you better be taking shelter immediately, because these storms will pack a punch. If not, they are already. This is probably a real menacing looking storm on the ground. I mean, you can't see much from this camera, but it's definitely a menacing looking storm for sure. Oop, sorry. Yeah, this severe weather or multi-day severe weather outbreak has been real active. It's a brand new tornado warning, by the way. This includes Manchester. This is a lot of areas are being or in this path of this. Wow. So yeah, new tornado warning for Shelbyville. Wart Race, Killertown. Excuse me. Haley, Bug Scuffle, Connors Mills, was that Connor? Union Ridge. Sorry, I don't know if I can hear me. Union Ridge, Shiloh, Fairfield, Busy Corner, and Manchester, which is another populated area. Union City. Sorry, no, New Union. Sorry, Banyan Valley. It does go that far north. Wow, it's a pretty big tornado warning box right here. Webb's Jungle, which I think you guys are gonna dodge the tornadic rotation, but still take shelter for sure, because you don't want to, let anything slide. Honestly, you never know what could happen. The storm could, keep going north, and it could occlude to the northeast into your area. So you definitely don't want to ever underestimate storms like this. But Beech Grove as well needs to take shelter, because the storm definitely will be near you. And I mean, the most concerning area I'm concerned about is areas that are literally in this path right here, because this is where I think the tornadic rotation would be. So that includes Union, New Union, Wart Race, Haley, and Cordner, and maybe even Normandy, and well, of course, Manchester. too, because this the hook in the maybe the tornadic supercell is moving literally right towards Manchester. It's actually raining on this camera, so we'll see if anything crazy happens there. Also, rotation is starting to increase a little bit right here, so we're definitely gonna watch that. Yeah, look at that rain waves right there. It's pretty cool. Oops. Okay, I'm making sure everything was cool. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That might have been contaminated, but that didn't look good. I hope that wasn't on the ground. I don't think it was on the ground. We're good. Whoa, wait, that might have been on the ground. That might have been a debris signature near Lawton Mill. I want to actually let me watch that one more time. Let's watch the velocity. I don't think it was. It looks real suspicious though. I didn't like the look of that. I don't know. We'll see if this does get upgraded. Then that means that was a debris signature that I saw. Sorry. Interesting day, guys. Interesting day. Okay, okay. Is 8:45. Um yeah, I gotta take a shower. So I'm gonna end stream maybe. I really don't want to end stream, but I literally gotta take a shower and do all this stuff before 10 o'clock. So I definitely want to stay longer. I wish I could stay longer so I can just watch these insane storms go on for longer. But Jesus. This storm right here. The winds with this storm is unbelievable near Fairfield. They're going to experience a violent windstorm right there. With some large hail along with it. Yeah, ping pong ball sized hail. Yeah, Corey Gherkin's literally in the middle of this storm. They're betting. Well, they even extended a pretty far out severe thunderstorm warning for Princeton in Indiana. I think the worst of it is going to go to the north of Princeton now. It's a new tornado warning in Alabama. Look at that. It's from these type of see, all of these storms have a chance of producing tornadoes today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the rotation in some of these right here. Some of the rotation in some of these are just wild. And they're not even mature yet. Excuse me, by the way. They're not even mature storms. I'm concerned about this one. This one might be on the ground, actually. Is that on the ground? That could be on the ground. That's pretty suspicious. No, I don't think it's on the ground, but that's a pretty tight rotation right there. I think they should issue a tornado warning for that. I won't be surprised if they just like that, or something like that. Maybe a little bit to the north and east, like something like maybe something like that. No, I think the first way I had it was better. But yeah, that storm looks a little scary. And this storm keeps trying to develop a tornado as well, but it's trying. I don't think it's doing it yet, but it's trying. Yeah, look at all these little storms right here are literally rotating like crazy. Sorry. There probably was a tornado warning in Cookville. Interesting. The ship back on these storms to the west. Like I said, they are developing now. It's 8:48 p.m. Eastern. This is Central, so 7:48 Central Daylight. And I'm assuming this is 7:48 Central Daylight as well, because I mean that's, yeah. I think once you get to like Indiana, like I think once you get past this line right here. Hold on, like once you get past this line, I think it's Central, or is it this line? I think it's like if it gets past this line, it starts to get to Central Daylight in these areas. So that this is Eastern Daylight. This is Central Daylight. I'm being honest with you. I'm very concerned for these storms right here. These are training supercells. Look at that. You have one rotation right there. You have another rotation right there. Another rotation over here. Another pretty decent rotation right there. And another rotation right there. Look at that. Multiple areas of rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas of concerning rotation. That needs to be watched very carefully. Especially these little storms right here. These little storms could try to produce tornadoes real fast, real quickly. They need to be watched very closely. Yeah, Dallas is experiencing a thunderstorm right now with a lot of lightning too. Nothing severe, but it's just a regular thunderstorm with lightning. Huntsville, you're probably seeing lightning everywhere. Same thing with like so if you're in Hillsborough in Tennessee, you're not in a warning or anything. You're close to a warning, but you're not in one. If you look everywhere around you, you're just going to see lightning everywhere. You're surrounded by storms, literally. It's a pretty active day in Tennessee. I haven't seen Tennessee this active in a long time. I'm really concerned for this storm right here. I don't know why they're not even tornado warning this. This definitely needs a tornado warning like that. Okay, they tornado warned this storm right here though. New tornado warning by the way, but they tornado warned this storm to the north. South Marshall. That's another camera. I think out of all storms, they need a tornado warning is this one right here, honestly. This one has like the tightest rotation. We're gonna exit out of that camera by the way. Beach Hill is in the tornado warning, by the way. So Beach Hill, Brick Church, Ebenezer, I think that's how you say it. Nant Grove. I'm just saying Nant Grove. I think the G is silent. Graball, Ostella, Capella. This is how you say it. Tally, Richmond, Branchville, Pleasant Grove, and Pleasant Grove is now under another tornado warning again. That's kind of sad. Wow. Okay. But yeah, you have another storm that's heading your way. You have multiple storms that's actually training up here. These are training supercells right here. All of these have a chance to produce a tornado or two. Like if they mature good enough, they will definitely try to produce. I don't like to look at this storm. I really don't like to look at this storm. Do you see this? Do you see that? I don't like that. You can't. That's on the ground. That has to be on the ground. Chat. There's no way that's not on the ground. Do you see the couplet with this? Do you see the couplet? That is a tight couplet right there. That has to be. They are not tornado warning the storm. I don't know why. This will be the most dangerous out of them all because this thing literally is on the ground, I'm pretty sure. It has a debris ball and everything. That might be a debris ball near, what is this? Prospect. A debris ball is near Prospect, it looks like. In Elkton, in south of Aspen Hill. Honestly, if I was a National Weather Service, I would definitely be cooking up a tornado warning right now for this storm. It don't even got to be a big one. It could just be a box, just like this. For this storm. Because this thing is definitely on the ground. Somebody needs to be warned of this storm. This storm is definitely about to be on the ground, if it's not already. You can't convince me otherwise. That's not a debris ball right there. You can't convince me otherwise. That's a debris ball. I'm gonna have to pause the stream for a second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling me. That's a debris ball. That is a debris ball. That is 100% a tornado on the ground in Prospect right now, as we speak. That is 100% a tornado on the ground. You can't convince me otherwise. That is a large tornado on the ground, more than likely. Look at this debris ball. This is a debris signature right here. That is 100% a... Bro. Chat, you can even see it on reflectivity. There is a debris ball in Prospect moving towards Elkton. Where's the tornado warning? That is not a good situation, honestly. Honestly, if you're in Elkton... Yeah, if you're in Elkton, if you're in Aspen Hill, and definitely in Prospect, you're getting impacted directly right now by a tornado. Popular Hill too, Liberty, Vita Mall, and Conway. You guys need to seek shelter immediately because there's definitely more than likely a tornado on the ground with this. Like there's the debris signature and everything with that. This thing's on the ground now, too. That's confirmed. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a huge debris ball. That is a large and dangerous tornado on the ground. I think they are going to issue a tornado warning for this, if not a PDS. They might issue a PDS. Oh my goodness, that is a big debris ball right there. So this might get PDS. Just a heads up now, this might get a PDS tornado warning upgrade. There's more than likely a large tornado on the ground. Like I said, this is not even tornado warned, by the way. This supercell, it's not even tornado warned. and there's the biggest, the biggest tornado on the ground currently right now is happening. And then I mean this one we can't leave this one out either because this one is definitely it's definitely producing as well. This one's confirmed. What was it confirmed? Was it radar confirmed? Weather spotter. Sorry, it says spotters. There we go. There is it's radar indicated. That's interesting. Why is it? That should have been PDS. Or confirmed at least. At the least, it should be confirmed, not radar indicated. Regardless, you're in the tornado warning. Like I said, I cut out the Thames, Poplar Hill, Elkton. You need to take shelter immediately because there is a huge debris ball right here, or a debris signature. Conway, Vinta, Morrell, Bragg, or Bragg, I think that's how you say it. Bryson, Wheelerton, and Bunker Hill. You need to take shelter immediately because you probably have a large tornado heading right for you. Okay, the velocity even says it for themselves. There's even a debris ball on reflectivity for those of you that are just joining. Look at this. You have your classic hook and you have a debris ball right there. There we go. Now this is observed. This is an observed tornado now. Fayetteville, you're in this. All right, I'm happy it's observed because I mean they need to get this warning out. Because I'm gonna say there's definitely a pretty visible debris ball right there. Man, that's actually insane. There's so much debris in the air as well. Look at that. Look how much debris it is. Prospect got pretty damaged, it looked like. Poplar Hill is getting impacted currently right now. Elkton and Dixon Town, you're next. And Elkmont Springs. You need to take shelter immediately. Lowest floor, an interior bathroom or a closet with no windows and no outside walls, and bring your mattresses. When I mean mattresses, like to protect you from flying debris, just in case if the tornado completely, destroys a house or destroys your house, you can protect yourself from debris in the bathroom or the closet you're taking shelter in. Or if you have a basement, take shelter in your basement and bring all your belongings. Bring everything with you that you need. Chargers, batteries, everything. And just take shelter immediately and just cover your heads. Cover your heads. That could save your life. Really active day today. This one might be dropping another one or another tornado on the ground too. I might have to stay on the air here actually. Because I was thinking about going because I had to go, but I might just stay because I feel like these are now, becoming more active. You have multiple chances of tornadoes. Look at this. Multiple chances right here. There's another storm in Shelby that's also trying to produce another tornado. Shelby just can't take a freaking break. Let's check somewhere else. Let's check a new storm right here. It's still a very damaging storm. Windstorm. Nothing right there. So far, it's still rotation. Take shelter if you're in the that Texas storm. I'm gonna go back to these because these are the most concerning in my opinion. There's a train of supercells dropping tornadoes right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a tissue. I might bring the tissue box down here actually, but I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. My fault. I had to get something to drink because my mouth was getting really dry and I can't afford to have a dry mouth. I'm sorry, because that's when I start coughing a lot more. Man, I'm definitely gonna do a lot more studying when these storms or this outbreak of storms calm down, and I can actually take a break from that streaming, like severe weather stuff, and like actually study more of like storms. But there is an outbreak of supercells happening literally in the northern part of Alabama, going up into southern Tennessee. I think Tennessee had enough today, bro. Like, they had enough of storms. Like, you still have flash flood emergencies up here. You had a tornado emergency in I forgot what part of Tennessee that was. It was somewhere over in this area. Like, I think they seen enough today. I really do. Like, it was so many tornadoes today in Tennessee. Like, Mother Nature needs to calm down. Literally needs to calm down. But like I said, Elkton, in Tennessee, you know, you should be in your safe spot right now because this storm definitely has a history of producing a tornado. I don't think it's on the ground anymore, but I think it has a history of producing a tornado. Like I said, there's still a hook. It is right over Elkton right now as we speak. So definitely take shelter over there. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. But like I said, Elkton, in Tennessee, yeah, y'all can hear me. I had to make sure. Because my mic be going in and out sometimes. You also have another storm near Delina that is also hooking pretty well too. If I take a look at that, yeah, rotation right there near Delina and Tennessee. You guys need to be in shelter as well. In Fayetteville, you're in basically 2 tornado warnings. So in general, just take shelter in general. Same thing with Lynchburg. Brad Arnold is actually on his way down here to intercept these storms, which honestly that's a smart thing to do because these storms are they're in a way better environment than these ones up here. These ones are just messy. Messy, high precipitation supercells. While these ones down here are probably photogenic. Even though it's nighttime, they're photogenic. You can see them pretty well. And they're more supercellular. Like, they're more by themselves. Like, there's still stuff interfering with it, but they're more by themselves than these up here. These are kind of clumped together. Also, that Elkton storm is definitely going to drop another tornado. I think it just recycled. I won't be surprised if it did drop another tornado. Yeah, if you're in Elkton, please stay in your safe spot. Do not come out because this thing is more than likely going to try to drop another freaking tornado once again. Wow. Bro, I'm going to stay with you guys here. Until until this calms out, which it's not going to calm down. I'm just going to let you guys know this is going to go all night into tomorrow. It's not going to calm down until after tomorrow is over. Let me fix my microphone. But yeah, if you're in Elkton, Tennessee, you need to take shelter now because this storm, it still says observed, even though I definitely think it lifted. This thing might drop another tornado because I think what it's doing, it's recycling. Yeah, it's definitely recycling. So it could drop a tornado right on top of Elkton if it wants to right now, which I think that's what it might be doing. Either it's going to drop a tornado on Elkton right now or it's going to drop it past Elkton, like east of Elkton, which I'm hoping that, it does that. So it doesn't impact Elkton directly or drop on Elkton directly and do damage, serious damage, like it did in Prospect and Poplar Hill. Because that was not a good situation right there. That wasn't even warned and that happened. So I hope everybody is okay in Prospect and Poplar because honestly, that was a very unexpected storm. And, it wasn't even warranted until after the stuff happened. But, we're going to check back on these storms right here because these storms also has a pretty good chance of producing a tornado as well. So definitely keep that in mind. You have 2 supercell thunderstorms right here. Maybe even 3 near Hillsborough in Alabama. That's a chance of producing tornadoes. So watch out for that. We have a brand new tornado warning. Once again, Elkton, you're probably going to be under another tornado warning. In Ardmore too. Ardmore, you're going to be under a tornado, or you are under a tornado warning. You're going to be under another one in a moment. If not, you are under another tornado warning. So you're going to have to stay in your safe spot for a lot longer. When I mean a lot longer, I mean probably for the next hour. You're going to have to stay in your safe spot because you have training storms from Decatur all the way up to basically Murfreesboro, Tennessee, south of Murfreesboro. Also, there is tornado warnings over here that I noticed. I really can't see much because there's not a radar site that I can really look at except for the Nashville, Tennessee radar. But then again, you still can't see much, really. So we're going to go back to the Huntsville, Alabama radar. And we're also gonna keep an eye on these storms because I think I saw the Storm Prediction Center on Twitter post a mesoscale discussion for this area of Arkansas right here. It's gonna have a chance to produce tornadoes tonight. Like I said, this is a concerning area for Arkansas. You actually have a more dangerous tornado threat because they're going to be nocturnal tornadoes, or they are going to happen at night. You won't be able to see them at all. And yeah, you definitely need to keep an eye on that. Not a single thing of Arkansas has been, literally in the sun all day. It's very unstable atmosphere in Arkansas right now. So these storms are moving into a very favorable environment. The more they go east, the more favorable the environment gets, is what's happening. Sorry. Look at how many tornado warnings there are. It's ridiculous. It's so many tornado warnings in this part of Tennessee. It's in south central Tennessee. Or southern Tennessee, actually. That's not good at all. That's really not good. That is so not good. That is not good at all. This is a very tight couplet right here. This might be a big tornado about to drop on the ground in a moment. I think the next update on the correlation coefficient is going to show a big debris signature. Yeah, this is not good. This thing it's going to be a big tornado. Fayetteville, you definitely need to take shelter immediately because this is coming towards your area. It's moving eastward, so I might move south of you. But still, take shelter immediately. If you're in Coldwater, Yukon, Blanche, I think that's how you say, yeah, Blanche, Taft, Mary's Grove, and Camargo, or Cache Point in those areas, you need to take shelter immediately because, bro, this storm is not looking good at all. This storm is it increase in velocity. I want to say this is a debris signature, but I don't think it is. If it moves to a little bit to the east and it increases, then it's more than likely a debris signature. I'm not calling it though because it where it's showing is right here, which that actually might be a tornado, but right here is where the significant one would be at. So if there's 2 tornadoes on the ground. If there is. Man. These storms overwhelming. Need another drink of water. I think this is a debris signature. I think it definitely was a debris signature. I don't think it's there anymore. My throat is killing me right now. Sorry, y'all. But I definitely think that was a debris signature right there. Let's check back on our big bow echo right here. Oh my goodness, this thing just keeps impressing me. Look at this big bow echo. That is what you call a great damaging wind threat right there. Like, not in a good way, of course, but like that's a perfect example of a damaging wind threat. You know what? I should pull up the tornado watches. That's one thing I didn't do. I should do that actually, so you can guys see where the tornado watch is. How do you pull it up actually? What is it? We might just do that later. I forgot how to do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it later. I don't feel like it. Yeah, well, I mean, you could just look at the SPC, but I don't feel like doing all that. But there's definitely a tornado watch from basically right here to up here and all the way around down here. This is your tornado watch, probably. That's probably it right there, because I mean, it makes sense. And this storm just increased in velocity. It's 9:17. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go in like a couple of minutes. So, like I said, I'll still cover these. Oh my goodness. This storm is probably gonna drop a tornado. Yeah, this thing has a perfect hook right now. This is west of Athens. It's gonna get close to Coxie, Oakland, Rogersville, Oliver, Lintville, Cedar Grove, Hickory Hills, and Cartwright, Cartwright Persimmon Grove. That is how you say it. In those areas, you guys are under a tornado warning, and there actually might be a tornado on the ground. So, yeah, take shelter, cause this thing is heading right towards you. And these storms are nothing to play with today either. These storms are they mean business today. I'll wait for the next radar scan, and if it's significant, I'll stay on even longer. But like, if it dies down a little bit, I'm gonna have to leave because I have to go do things. I have to, you know, I have to take my shower. I gotta get my clothes out. I gotta do a bunch of things. But right now, Athens, you're in a plethora of tornado warnings. You're in 3 tornado warnings, I think. Sorry, but you're in 3 tornado warnings. And there's a storm that actually might have a tornado on the ground with it. Look at that. Look at that. I won't be surprised if this gets confirmed. It's definitely gonna drop a tornado, but what is going on right here? All of these storms needs to be watched very carefully. Wow, look at that. Well, these are starting to look like the storms in Tennessee and Ohio. Sorry, not Ohio. Tennessee and Alabama. Sorry. It's getting it mixed up. It's so many states in a risk today and that we've been talking about. It's just like I'm getting everything mixed up. Like I said, before I end the stream, I just want to give you guys a brief overview of what's happening. Definitely a tornado outbreak happened today, and it's nowhere near over. You have all night tonight. When I mean all night, this is going to last all night. For Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Kentucky, and definitely Arkansas. Now, definitely Tennessee and definitely Arkansas. It's gonna be lasting all night in your area. So don't let your guard down at all. At night, make sure you have your emergency alerts on, because you know you could get a tornado warning tonight, and you know that could save your life. So you got to take shelter if there is a tornado warning, and you have to turn on notifications on your phone if you have them off, because a lot of people be having them off because it like scares them and they don't like it. But you got to have them on in situations like this. So basically, like I said, we can look at the models before I go. We can look at the most recent run actually. Yeah, 23Z. So this is the most recent run. Let's do Tennessee and Arkansas, or actually we could do both. So this is right now. Yeah, this is about right now. We have supercell thunderstorms forming up here, and it's moving to the north and east like that. And then later on tonight, you have a potent line of storms that start to develop right here, basically in southern Missouri, all the way down to northwestern Arkansas and eastern or southeastern Oklahoma, and they start to move eastward into Arkansas, and it's a very potent line of storms. It's going to pack a punch with definitely damaging winds, very large hail, and a couple of tornadoes, and maybe even some strong ones at that. And you see these right here, these are prefrontal supercells actually that are in front of these storms. So that's another thing we got to watch out for. But you keep this pushing forward. Like I said, Tennessee, you are nowhere near done, because they're gonna be stationary. They're gonna move out of your way, and then even a more potent line of storms. This is a huge damaging wind threat, by the way, from Kentucky all the way down to Arkansas. Huge damaging wind threat going right into Tennessee, smashing Tennessee. But Nashville actually too. Nashville's going to be impacted significantly by this, and this is going to go right through the entire state of Tennessee. Actually, the entire state of Tennessee got to look out for this. But it's going to move on through. Same thing with northern Mississippi and northern Alabama, and it's just going to move on through and pack a punch with storms. Pack a huge punch with storms actually. And yeah, that's it for that that storm system. It sweeps out, and then it's calm finally. It's finally calm. But if you go to the East Coast, though, that's a whole nother story. Because you start this back. The storms, when they come down, it's going to start off a little rainy in the East Coast or the Mid-Atlantic. Then in the afternoon, you have these right here. You have to watch these, because these are going to move east, and they're going to develop into supercells more than likely and try to produce large hail, damaging winds, and an isolated tornado threat tomorrow. Like I said, we'll see if the risk upgrades in this area or not tomorrow. I think it might will for damaging winds more than likely, but we'll see. But actually, let's check the NAM. Let's see what the NAM looks like. The NAM is showing, yeah, isolated storms in that East Coast area. But yeah, isolated storms in the East Coast area, so definitely be aware of that. Can I take a sounding, actually? But you see the winds varying in height, too. I wonder if I could take a sounding. Probably can, but it's not letting me. But yeah, honestly, that's all I have right now. I'm gonna have to go. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go. Regardless, I really wish I could stay longer to, forecast these storms even more and watch these storms just go crazy. But I have to go. Like I said, I have school. I got things to do. So, but in the future, when stuff like this happens, I'll be here, and I'll be here to, document and literally, literally watch everything goes down, and be on live as long as I possibly can as well. But right now, I'm about to end it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll be live again maybe tomorrow for severe weather risk. If nothing happens with the severe weather, I'll be live for a game tomorrow if I have time. If not tomorrow, then definitely Friday I'll be live. So, stay tuned for that. Also, when I end the stream, don't let your guard down at all in Tennessee, Arkansas, northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, Kentucky, and just like that area in general, and even in eastern Oklahoma. Don't let your guard down. You will definitely see more storms later on this evening into the late night hours. So, yeah, just like I said, be prepared. Don't let your guard down. And make sure you have your emergency alerts on, and make sure you have a plan in place for what you're going to do if you go under a tornado warning, so you don't get, surprised by a storm and that drops a tornado. So, like I said, there's other streamers on here too, like Ryan Hall, Nate Snyder, Max Velocity. It's a lot of other streamers on here that, stream other things too besides me. So, y'all can go watch them. But like I said, leave that like and subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be live again, more than likely tomorrow. I will see y'all in the next stream. Peace out.